out of the pocket. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Murray feeds it downfield. It's caught. It is caught. DeAndre Hopkins.
Kevin Durant way outside. Delivers. Kevin Durant from downtown. It's a 6-point game.
Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good evening to everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Lewis Sports Network. It is your boy Lewis coming back at you once again with another heavy hitter live stream. Again, another video. Los Angeles Clippers versus Phoenix Suns. Apologize for the lateness, guys. I had a lot of camera issues trying to fix this camera to make sure that you guys can see me, you guys can see the background, and then obviously you guys are able to obviously hear the play-by-play. So once again, my apologies, but we are in the first quarter. We have 7 minutes and 46 seconds remaining. We have Ayton in the post. He goes over Serge Ibaka, but he misses the shot. Clippers lead 10-7 over the Phoenix Suns. Once again, salute to everybody in the chat. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you are sharing this on your social media platforms. Truly appreciate it. Salute to the LSF Mod Squad. And Paul George knocks down the three-pointer, so the Clippers now lead by the score of 13-7. I'll update the score in a second. So here's DeAndre Ayton at the top. He gives it to Mikal Bridges on the left side, shoots the three-pointer he can't hit. Rebound is to Kawhi Leonard. Or should I say mask Kawhi Leonard now, Batman, takes a spin move, and Chris Paul, while being defended by Chris Paul deflects it out of bounds. And we have a 13-7 game with 7:10 remaining in the first quarter. And so once again, I want to say salute to Clippers fans and also salute to the fans of Phoenix. If you are a Suns fan, salute to you. If you are a fan of the Los Angeles Clippers, salute to you as well. As we have Nicholas Batum, he knocks down the three-pointer off the inbound, and we have a timeout by Monty Williams with 7:05 remaining in the first quarter. So let me update that score. It is 16-7 in favor of the Los Angeles Clippers over the Phoenix Suns right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Make sure to smash that like and make sure to hit that subscribe. So let me just update this right here. And once again, I'll be giving the pleasantries in the chat. So let me just update all of this, and we'll be ready. So let me see if the number 7 works. Yes, Eureka, it did work on my keyboard. Awesome. So I've also been watching football, guys. So I've just been keeping close of the scores, and my Giants won today. So big up to my Giants. I can't believe I'm saying this, but fly, Eagles, fly. I hope them dudes beat the Washington football team and listen, if Washington does win, I mean, I'll give them credit for winning the division. But I'm cheering for my Giants to make the playoffs. And you're probably saying, yeah, a 6-10 team isn't going to – I just think that it does wonders for us, at least going into next year, building confidence. So that's the way that I'm looking at it. I'm being optimistic. And all right, so let me just update this real quick. And then as soon as I do that, there we go. Here's the update. Now I can post it. Once again, salute everybody in the chat. You forgot the Broncos stream? Yes, because I had a lot of camera issues. I spent all that time fixing the camera, so there was just no way that I was going to be able to do this game. There was no way. I spent all that time trying to fix the camera for hours, so that's why I didn't even get to do that, man. All right, man. Salute to Brandon Nicholson. No, salute to Hunter H. And like I said, I apologize, man. Oh, the Steelers game? Well, let's see. With Pittsburgh, the thing is, Pittsburgh is not as good as they seem to be. With all due respect to the Steelers, I just don't see this team going far. I really don't. With the way that their defense is played. I mean, they started Mason Rudolph today, and everybody knows that Mason Rudolph is not a good quarterback. He was not good, and when Brem was hurt all of last year, despite the fact that the Steelers defense kept them in games. So it was not. I didn't expect it. So I expected that. The Browns, they needed that win more than the Steelers did, to be honest with you. I would have liked for Pittsburgh to win, at least momentum-wise, but they've now going into the playoffs losing 4 of their last 5 games, so that's actually not good. And they have to play a wild card. So I am going to do a stream about the NFL playoff seedings and for the wild card round for for the matchup. So stay tuned for that. I will be doing that this week, possibly tomorrow too. The Phoenix Suns turn it over right now. So we got a 16-7 game right now early in the first quarter. Again, make sure to hit the like as you guys come in, man. Make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to share on the social media and make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. All right, so we got Batum. He lobs it into Paul George right below the free throw line, being guarded by Mikal Bridges. Gets a screen from Serge Ibaka, rolls right, dribbles to the middle, throws to the right, and we got an offensive foul on Serge Ibaka. Actually, no, they call Paul George for traveling. So we got 6:46 remaining in the first quarter. Phoenix leads 16-7. I mean, the Clippers lead 16-7, excuse me. All right, here comes Chris Paul. Comes up on the left side, gets it to DeAndre Ayton, being guarded by Nick Batum. Nick Batum deflects it, and he turns it over. Nice lob pass to Paul George. Paul George with the sidestep with the layup, and he scores. Clippers now lead by 11, 18-7. Shout out to Valix Prime Sports. Appreciate you. He says, go, awesome. Appreciate that. And the bad thing is we aren't doing good. We lost. Oh, wow. I feel sorry. I feel very bad that that's happened, man. I'm really sorry. My condolences, man. I'm really sorry. Sorry to hear that. That's not easy to deal with. My condolences to your family, underage. So Phoenix scores. We got an 18-9 game. Here's Pat Bev, right side, being guarded by CP. Pat Bev trying to look like he was going to do a fadeaway. It gets deflected. Batum recovers the ball and he shoots it. But then we got an offensive rebound by Pat Bev. He just has a knack to get those. In the post with Chris Paul. Nice spin move by Pat Bev, but he overshoots the layup. Looked like he got fouled, but they didn't call it. Rebound is to Crowder, gives it to Chris Paul, back to Crowder. Oh, nice look away pass to DeAndre Ayton on two Clippers defenders. He scores, so we got an 18-11 game. Wow. All right, back come the Clippers, and looks like we're going to have a timeout with 5:33 remaining, and that would be the timeout by Tyronn Lue. So with 5:33 remaining in the first quarter, let's update that. It is a 18-11, 5:33. At least this is working finally. So, and like I said, my apologies. Oh, guys, I've been trying to fix the camera this entire time. I need to get a new camera, so I got to order a new one because apparently this one's not working too well. He says, who do you have winning? I have the Suns winning 125-116. Phoenix is actually the second best defensive team in terms of efficiency this year. They're actually number 2. You know, we always talk about how Phoenix can score the ball, but this year they're second in defensive efficiency through 6 games. So Phoenix is actually getting it done on the defensive end. How long will it last? I don't know. But that's a good start, though, for Phoenix. People remember, they got off to a 7-4 start last year. So, and Tyree already coming in. Salute to Tyree. He says, CP3 is better than John Stockton. Well, I'm not going to get into that. But like I said, I'm rooting for the Eagles. Never thought I'd say this, man, but I'm rooting for the city of Philadelphia, and I'm cheering for the Eagles. Please beat the Washington football team today. This is for the division because, honestly, because of a division, look, I got respect for the Eagles, I got respect for the Washington football team, and I got respect for the Cowboys. I troll the Cowboys the most because of all this talking they've been doing the last 25 years since they last won the Super Bowl. But hey, who's counting, right? But I'm hoping they win. I'm cheering hard. So let's see what happens. I'm cheering hard. Yeah, man. So like I said, man, my apologies with the camera. I was trying to get it to upload to fix, and it just was not working. So I apologize. I was gonna do the Broncos and the Raiders, but I have to get a new camera. So once again, my apologies for that, guys. Hopefully once I get this new camera, it'll be better than the one that I have right now. He said, bro, Cowboy fans are the worst. Oh, boy. My goodness. When Stephen A. Smith came out and said what he said, and then Shannon Sharp did it too, it was just like, man, oh, man, oh, man. All right, guys, so we got an 18-11 game. The Clippers, I think, are coming into this game 4-2, and the Phoenix Suns are actually 5-1, so I believe they lead the Western Conference. I believe they're doing. They lead the Western Conference. You know what I should have done? I should have just. You know what I should have done? I probably could have done a watch party. Could have done a watch party today. I really could have. All right, smash the like it, that subscribe. Here comes Chris Paul. Chris Paul being guarded by Pat Bev. Chris Paul comes off being guarded by Batum. They get a switch. Chris Paul stops his dribble. They give it to Booker. They dump it inside the Ayton in the post. Nice turnaround jumper over Serge Ibaka. And the Clippers now lead 20-13 in the first quarter. All right, here comes Pat Bev. Slowly brings it over on the left side of the court. He's being guarded by Chris Paul, giving him airspace. Then decides to give it to Leonard. Leonard dribbles to the middle, puts it up, and he draws the foul. Man, that was really physical, man, on two Phoenix defenders as he took it to the paint. So Kawhi will go to the free throw line to shoot two. And like I said, in order for the Clippers to get chemistry, him and Paul George, they cannot miss games if they're healthy. The whole load management thing, and I know it's a quick turnaround, but the thing is the Clippers actually have more time to rest because they lost in the second round. So it wasn't like they made an NBA Finals run. So they have to develop more chemistry this year. Kawhi is averaging just a shade under 24 points per game this season as he misses the free throw. So it's 20-13 still. He's averaging 20 points in all games that he's played this season so far. Stephen A. Simp video was hilarious. Oh, it was. I was cracking up. I just feel like the Cowboys have a culture problem. They just have a culture problem. And like I said, it just doesn't help when you got your owner. The owner, Jerry Celebrity Jones, running things. All right, so Kawhi makes 1 out of 2. We got a 21-13 game. All right, so we got Cameron Payne. He gives the ball to Ayton. Here comes Devin Booker on the run, and he gets the roll plus the foul. All right, so Devin Booker rolling to the basket on a nice handoff by DeAndre Ayton, takes it to the paint and draws the foul. And I'm really liking the way that Devin Booker has played, not only last year where he had a career season, it was very, very efficient from the field last year. But then you add the fact that, you know, he's upped his game, I think, even better. Well, I wouldn't say up his game this year, but I really think that he's going to be even better this year. That's just my opinion. So we got a 21-16 game. Both teams shooting well. All right, so Kawhi Leonard gets the ball. He spins over Lou Will. Lou Will gets the ball, which is checked in. Lou Will takes a dribble to the left. He gives it to Serge Ibaka. Smash the like it, that subscribe. And then Batum shoots the ball, and then we got a foul on, looks like it was on the pass, so it looks like the foul's going to be on Cameron Johnson for the foul. Again, man, let's continue to get the likes and the views up, ladies and gentlemen. Phoenix Suns, there's Dario Saric checking in for DeAndre Ayton. Smash the like, hit that subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network. And once again, if I have not seen you in a while, a happy new year to you guys. All right, Kawhi Leonard with the ball. He gets in the post. He shoots a nice turnaround jump shot, and he knocks it down. See, that's Kawhi getting to a spot, knocking down the jump shot. And Clippers lead 23-16 in the first quarter. Back come the Suns. Devin Booker drives. He gives it to Cameron Payne with the layup, scoop layup. That was a beautiful scoop layup by Cameron Payne, and he scores. So it's a 5-point game, 23-18. All right, here comes Lou Will. Lou Will dribbles, fakes the dribble, takes it all the way to the right. He scores. There was contact, but no foul call. Clippers go back up by 7, 25-18. Cameron Payne with the ball. They give it to Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson rolls right, takes it right to the rim. Poor defense by Zubac on the rotation. Gets there too late. He scores, and it's a 25-20 game. So back within 5. All right, Lou Will gives the ball to Kawhi Leonard. Batum comes off a Lou Will screen. He gives it back to him. Then Zubac sets the screen. And nice pick and roll, but Zubac has a tough time catching the ball. He gets in the post on Saric, and he spin move with the left hand. Nice play. Woo, 27-20. Zubac with those low post moves. I'm loving it. 27-20. Playing like the big man that he is. Cameron Payne with the ball. Saric hands it off to Devin Booker. Shoots the three-pointer, but he can't hit. Damn, Devin Booker out here with those Welch's fruit snack shoes. Anyway, Kawhi Leonard puts it up. He can't hit on the floater. Rebounds to Cameron Johnson. God bless the Yahoo Sports app. It was able to let me. Saric gets called for the offensive foul. Good call by the ref because he clearly elbowed Lou Will to clear space to try to get an open shot at the basket. So again, guys, like the video. Make sure to share this to your social media platforms. We got an 18-11. It's a 27-20 first quarter lead for the Los Angeles Clippers right now. How much time remaining? Let me just check real quick, and I got to update that. We have 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter. So let me just update the score for you guys, and then let me just put that in. All right, so now the 2-7 doesn't want to work. All right, man. So Lou Will, nice crossover by Lou Will in the half court. He gives it to Zubac. Beautiful play by Paul George rolling to the basket, but he can't handle the ball, so the Clippers turn it over. Okay, so that's Bridges. Here's Bridges, gives it to Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson dribbles, goes behind the back, gives it to Dario Saric. They dump it inside of Devin Booker in the post. He's being guarded by Luke Kennard, and then he just goes around him and he scores in the post. Nice play by Devin Booker, 27-22. I guess the post play is still here in the NBA. Back come the Clippers, and just like that, who just shot that ball? Looks like it was Lou Will who shot that. It was a 2-point shot. No, that was Lou Will. So we got a 29-22 game, just under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Saric shoots a 3-pointer, misses. Rebound, Luke Kennard. Back come the Clippers. Smash a like, hit that, subscribe. Kennard with the move. Kennard puts it up. He misses the right-handed floater. Rebound is to Dario Saric. He gives it to Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne, he dumps it once again left side of the block. It's deflected out of bounds by Lou Will with 1:39 remaining in the first quarter. 29-22 is the score. Like I said, the Clippers are coming in at 4-2, while the Phoenix Suns are 5-2 coming into this into this game. And Langston Galloway checks in with about 1:39 remaining in the first quarter. Trying to see if I can put that number 7. I can't. All right, Cameron Payne shoots the free throw line jumper, and it is good. Actually, just inside the free throw line. So it's now 27-24, 3-point game. Trying to see if I can get that 7 to come out. So far, it's not coming out. All right, so here's Reggie Jackson. Bobby Schmurda. Gives the ball to PG-13. PG-13 takes it to the win. Way off P with the basket. He scores. And we have a 31-24 lead. All right, Cameron Payne with the half spin fake. He then kicks it out to Cameron Johnson. Open, and we have a travel with 1-on-1 remaining. It's a 31-24 game. Early first quarter. All right, so let me just update that real quick. There you go. Lou, do you think Booker is top 10 in the NBA? I think this season we'll say he's top 10. Because what he did was in the bubble. I was in the season/bubble, so we got to see if he gets up in there. And we got a miss of a layup by PG-13 with 48.6 seconds, 31-24 game. But the ball goes out of bounds, and the Clippers will retain possession. All right, Freddie says, what's good, Lou? Showing some love. Shout out to you. Shout out to the chat. What's up, man? Oh, the Nets lost. So they lost to the Wizards. So that's 2 in a row. 2 in a row for the Wizards. All right, so we got the ball inbounded to Zubac. Again, smash it like it, that, subscribe. Zubac shoots a jumper, but he can't hit from the left wing. Rebounds to Dario Saric. We got 44 seconds. Let's see if the Suns go for a 2-for-1. Cameron Payne comes off the screen. He shoots a 3-pointer, but he can't hit. Rebound is to Luke Kennard. They give the ball to Paul George. Paul George off the screen. Zubac with a tough pass to Reggie Jackson. Bobby Schmurda with the crossover. He says, I'm going to cross you from Flatbush. Gives it to Kennard, open in the corner for 3, and he drains it. So nice play by Reggie Jackson to an open Kennard, and the Clippers lead 34-24 in the first quarter. All right, so the Phoenix Suns will get the last shot of the quarter. Clippers up by 10. Here's Cameron Payne. Dribbles left, stop on the dime. Oh, but they lose the ball, and that's going to be a turnover on the Phoenix Suns as Cameron Johnson tried to recover it in the backcourt. So actually, the Clippers will get the last shot with 2.5 seconds remaining. But good pass by Reggie Jackson. I mean, the left. That was a nice job by the Clippers. The Clippers have become a Jekyll and Hyde basketball team. You just don't know what team is going to show up now. All right, so they inbound the ball. They give it to PG on a turnaround 3-pointer, and he drains it. Paul George drains it with 0.1 second remaining. And the Clippers take a 37-24 first quarter lead. So the Clippers go up by 13. But you know what they always say, man. I've seen this before. Clippers, are they going to blow another double-digit lead? We'll see. But ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 1, it is Clippers 37, Phoenix 24. You're watching the Clippers versus the Suns right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Smash a like, hit that subscribe button. And make sure to share on your social media platforms. Truly appreciate that. And like I said, guys, there's been football watching. I've been watching Week 17. And like I said before, my Giants, our title hopes are in the hands of the Philadelphia Eagles. This is like Stone Cold Steve Austin No, this is more like that's like saying Vince McMahon needs help from Stone Cold Steve Austin, or he says, "I need your help, Steve." This is what this feels like when I'm asking the Philadelphia Eagles to please beat the Washington football team. And the funny thing is, I like division. There's nothing like a rivalry of divisional football within a team in your conference. There's nothing like it. Nothing like it. So again, smash the like, hit that subscribe. I'm trying to see if I can update this. See if I can update the game, because for some reason it's not working on my keyboard. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get in here and able to update it through here. So I'm gonna update that. So 37-24, start second quarter. So just give me 1 second. I'm going to check the chat in a bit. I'll talk a little bit of football in the first half. What is going on here? I'm trying to update. There we go. What? What is going on? I'm trying to update this. It's not. Let me see. Never mind. Let me see if I can do it here, because apparently it is not working here. All right, let me just go into the live from here. So weird that it doesn't want to work now. And I've had a rough day when it comes to technology today. All right, let's go to the banners. I'm going to put second quarter because I'm pretty sure the second quarter has already started. Okay. In the meantime, should I upload the Eagles and Washington game? Shout out to Rosa Studio, says Clippers, let's go. Awesome. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here, Rosa. We got a Clippers fan up in the building. That's cool. Awesome to see. Awesome to see. I'm just trying to see if I can update this so that I can continue to do the game, because apparently it was not working. Let me just click it one more time and then get back to action. There we go. All right, so we're back to live action. Again, smash the like, hit that subscribe. And shout out to Rosa for coming in. All right, so the Clippers are actually up 43-24. So the two free throws were made. Right now, the Clippers are currently on a 14-0 run. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. All right, so Javon Carter gives the ball to CP3. He gives it to a wide open Lansing Gallup. The three, rebound PG-13. PG-13 with the ball, splits the defense, but he gets trapped by a double team. He trips. Javon Carter all over him, but Zubac recovers the ball. Here's Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson with a hesitation dribble, puts up the floater, and he scores again. And the Clippers are up 45-24 right now in the second quarter. Again, smash the like, hit the subscribe button. Here's DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton with the ball. Nice bounce pass. Javon Carter with the kick out. Oh, Lansing Galloway, he traveled. Yeah, he traveled. You can't jump and then receive your own pass. That's a travel. So he travels. And now the Suns with a turnover, so now they find themselves down by 21 points. All right, so Reggie Jackson clearing out with the forearm. He then gives the ball to. All right, Clippers have won 14 out of the last 15 games against the Suns. So here's Reggie Jackson. He's got the ball. He crosses over. He was being guarded by Jay Crowder. Then they give it to Paul George. Paul George being guarded by Bridges. Paul George with the left or right crossover gets to his spot, shoots the mid-range shot, and he knocks it down. And the Clippers are up 47-24. Right now, the Clippers are taking advantage, 13-2 in points off turnovers. Rosa Studio says, how do you feel about NY sports? I'm from NY. Let's see. In terms of, well, I'm not much of a hockey person. I'm a fan of the Giants. So the Giants have a chance to win the division. That's due to the Philadelphia Eagles. And just like that, and I'll continue to answer your question. And Reggie Jackson knocks down the three-pointer, and we have a timeout by Monty Williams. The Clippers take a 26-point lead. Once again, Happy New Year, everybody. 9:41 remaining in the second quarter. The Clippers are up by 26. They lead 50-24 right now over the Phoenix Suns, with 9:31 remaining in the second quarter. Again, make sure to smash the like, hit that subscribe. Let me just update this right now. And again, salute to the fans of Phoenix. And again, salute to the fans of Los Angeles in terms of Clipper fans. Okay, Rosa says, how do you feel about NY sports? I'm from New York. And like I said before, the Jets, they're the Jets. The Giants, I know the New York Island. I know about the New York Islanders. I know about obviously the Rangers. I do cheer for the Rangers when it's playoff time and they're in the playoffs. I actually watch more playoff hockey than I actually do regular season hockey. Shout out to Louis Lagusecos. He says Kawhi is amazing. He brought us our first NBA title. So I'm guessing that you are a Kawhi fan because of are you a Raptors fan? Salute to you. Shout out to Josephine, says Clippers are legit. So we got some Clipper fans in here. Again, salute to you guys. And if you guys are new, make sure to like the video. Tyree says the Knicks are back. Listen, I like the way the Knicks have played through the first 6 games, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I like the way the Knicks have played through the first 6 games. I like the intensity they're playing with. I like the fact that they compete. See, this is what I like about the Knicks. They're competing. They're competing now. It looks like they're starting to learn how to play a 48-minute game, and I like what Tibbs has brought to the team. And shout out to Rosa Studios for subscribing to the channel. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the subscription. You know, I will be doing obviously more Clipper games. And like I said, the Giants, we got a chance to win the division, but it rests in the hands of the Philadelphia Eagles. So, you know, like I said, just for tonight only, fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly. Like Kevin Hart would say, but I'm cheering for them. But like I said, you know, I may not like the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm not an Eagles fan, but I do respect the Philadelphia Eagles. I respect their fan base too. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just passionate sports fans, man. Tyree says, Lou, if y'all get Lonzo, that team is going to get better. I got to see what Lonzo does this year because the thing is he's got talent. But like I said, what I like about LaMelo compared to Lonzo, he plays more aggressive than Lonzo does. So if he could do that, then no question that I can see that. The Clippers look like a more legit basketball team this season. I still got to say a little bit, Josephine, only because the thing is with the Clippers is like the way that they played against the Dallas Mavericks last Sunday, you know, you lost by 51 points and you were down by as many as 57 and you were down by 50 at the half. That kind of stuff can't happen again. So they got to bring better leadership to this team if they're going to really make a run at a title. But they got components. All right, and so we got Mikal Bridges. We're back to live action, guys, as he goes to the baseline and he draws the foul. And like I said, if you guys are just tuning in, the score is 50-24. This is not a joke. The Clippers are up by 26 right now on the Phoenix Suns. Yes. Hunter H says, can you do a Sixers game? Absolutely. Absolutely. I would love to do a Sixers game. I actually did one I actually did the Knicks and the Sixers just 2 weeks ago, but I will try to do Sixers games for sure. Okay. Oh, wow, the Clippers turn it over. Paul George with the steal. They outlet to Luke Kennard, and that's another point off turnovers, man. 52-24. The Phoenix Suns are down by 28 points in the second quarter, guys. 28 points, they're down. Yeah, the front court, it's really more so Paul George going to him, Zubac, and then Serge Ibaka. The thing is the glaring weakness is really at the 3 spot, and that's Paul George when I look at their front court. Lewis says, yes, I'm from Toronto. Kawhi's another level. He shuts people down. All right, man. Salute to you, man. We got a Raptors fan in the building who was a Kawhi fan. Actually, Kawhi is my favorite player, to be honest with you. He is my favorite player because I just like the way he plays. I like the way he plays the game. He's not a guy who messes with the media. I think the media – sometimes I think the media gets on him probably like a little bit too much, but it is what it is. I mean, you just got to deal with it and just – Kawhi can shut people up if he can win an NBA title this year, or at least make a deep playoff run, like go to the finals or something. Because the Clippers have not experienced that kind of winning before. They've won games in the regular season, but the playoffs have been different. All right, Paul George takes a step back 3-pointer, and he drains it. Paul George is on fire. And the Clippers have their biggest lead of the game by 29. Ayton crowded by 3 Suns in the paint, but he's still able to put it up and he scores. So it's a 55-28 game. Clippers are pouring it on right now. I don't trust the Clippers front court. All right, so Lou Will, nice pass. And then we got a foul with 8:16 remaining in the second quarter. Paul George is on fire right now, ladies and gentlemen. Nice pass from Lou Will. Took a step back right on Jay Crowder. That was a tough shot, though, because Jay got right into his face, even though he eluded him with that step back. So Washington's up 10-0. Oh, man. Not good. Paul George. And Louis says they're going to go down there. Their start was kind of fluky. Right. Well, who are you talking about in terms of the start? Oh, are you talking about the Phoenix Suns? I mean, yeah, they got off to a good start, but you're right though. I got to see what happens with Phoenix, like in terms of. I like the fact that they've gotten off to a good start, but I want to see what they do against the more top teams in the NBA, and that'll tell me if Phoenix is going to be a legit playoff team this year. So we got an air ball by the Clippers, and they turn it over. So we got 8:01 remaining in the second quarter. Let me update the score for you guys. It's just 55-28. Actually, no, that was a poor pass on the part of Zubac. That's what happened. So that's why the turnover existed. So we've got a 55-28 game. Here comes CP3. The Clippers are shooting 9 out of 12 from three-point range, while the Suns have only hit 1 3. They're 1 of 8. Here comes Devin Booker. Comes off of DeAndre Ayton screen. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share on your social media platforms. And we almost got a near steal, but instead it's a foul. Looks like it's gonna be on Zubac. Let me just edit the time remaining, which is 7:46. Let's put 7:46 on the clock. We got, and then we put 28. All right, so we got Chris Paul with the ball. Again, smash the like, hit the subscribe, and make sure to share. Here's Chris Paul. He dances, shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit. Rebound is to Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard with the ball set to comes off a Zubac screen. He gets a switch with DeAndre Ayton on him. Let's see what Luke Kennard does. He looks for anybody. He's trying to look for somebody. Gives it to Lou Will. Lou Will comes off the screen, fakes it, gives it to looks like that's Reggie Jackson. Oh, nice pass inside to Zubac for the slam. And we got a 57-28 game right now. Right now, the Clippers have 21 points off their bench. Phoenix Suns only got 6. All right, so Devin Booker with the ball. Gets it from CP3, drives right on Paul George. He puts it up, and he draws the foul on PG-13. So he will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. But that was a good job by Zubac. He sealed off Cameron Johnson, but Cameron Johnson tried to front him from getting the pass. And then Reggie does the smart thing. He lobs it over the top instead of trying to give him a chest pass. That was smart by Reggie Jackson. And the defense was not able to recover, so he was able to slam the basketball. So that gives them now a 57-28 lead as Devin Booker misses the free throw, I believe. The next game for the Clippers is going to be against the San Antonio Spurs. So that game is going to be it looks like that game is going to be at 9:30 on Tuesday. And Devin Booker knocks down the free throw. So it is a 57-29 game. Let's see how much time is remaining. We got 6:53 remaining in the second quarter. All right, so Lou Will with the ball that just decides to pull up for 3, but he can't hit the shot. Rebound is to CP3. All right, CP3 with the ball. He crosses over, gets in the middle of the paint. He has to stop. Gives it to an open Cameron Johnson for 3. He can't hit. Phoenix can't buy a three-pointer. They're 1 out of 9. Ball is saved in the PG-13. They give it to Reggie Jackson. Reggie kicks it out to Luke Kennard. Open for 3. Drains it. Luke Kennard drains the three-pointer, and the Clippers are up by 31. They lead 60-29 right now in the second quarter. Here's CP3. They give it to Cameron Johnson. Open for 3. He can't hit. Rebound to Zubac. Back come the Clippers. Here's Reggie Jackson. Gives it to PG. PG transition 3, but he tried a heat check, but he missed. All right, man. 60-29. Devin Booker comes off the screen. Devin Booker puts the fake up, shoots the free throw, and he can't get the hit, but he draws the foul with 6 minutes flat remaining in the second quarter. It is a 60-29 game, ladies and gentlemen. 60-29 game. Right now, the Clippers are dominating right now. The Phoenix Suns right now. Kawhi is my favorite player. He just doesn't have the best relationship with the media. Yep, that's a good point. Devin Booker hits the free throw. So now we got Serge Ibaka and Kawhi Leonard coming in for Zubac and for Lou Will. They're going to sit. Hunter H says, "Are the Clippers going up by 50 after they lost to the Mavericks by 50? That'd be crazy if that were to happen. Maybe it's just me, but it seems that the Clippers have more size this season. All they need is a Kyle Lowry playmaker and some leadership, and they'll be there." Actually, as a matter of fact, Brandon, Kyle Lowry also brings leadership too. Not just the playmaking, he also brings leadership. That would be huge for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard actually played his best ball alongside Kyle Lowry in the playoffs just a couple of seasons ago when they won the title. The Clippers do seem a little bit bigger. They're actually one of the top rebounding teams in the league. They seem bigger to me right now. But I wouldn't have said that if Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee were still with them. And Kawhi Leonard comes off the screen, 60-31 game, but I think Ibaka is called for the offensive foul. Louis says Kawhi is so much better than Harden, Westbrook, and Giannis. Well, that's a tough comparison. We got another Phoenix Suns turnover. Some of the players, not everybody. But Hunter H, man, you could be spot on. Imagine if the Clippers do go up by 50. That'd be crazy. After losing by 51 last week, Kawhi Leonard misses the three-pointer. Chris Paul with an outlet pass to Devin Booker. Devin Booker is slowly trying to get the Suns back into this game, so he's trying some more post-ups, spins off of Kennard, and he draws the foul on Kennard. So Devin Booker's actually drawing fouls on Kennard. All right, so now Hunter H says he thinks that it's going to be 130-88 Clippers win. And again, guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. Devin Booker drives to the baseline and he scores on the lefty layup. Nice play by Devin Booker. It's 60-33. Here comes Serge Ibaka. Serge Ibaka crosses. He gives the ball to Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard with the fake. Luke Kennard brings the ball back out, being guarded by Booker. They give the ball to Pat Bev in the post, right on the left block. Devin Booker guarding Serge Ibaka. Serge Ibaka with the hook. That was a tough hook. So good post defense by Devin Booker. Rebound is to Dario Saric. Here comes Crowder. They give it to D-Book. D-Book wanted to shoot the three, but he said, no, I'll just hold it back. D-Book dribbles, tries to get to his spot, switches with Kawhi Leonard. They give it to Chris Paul. Chris Paul dribbles to the middle, kicks it out to Saric, open in the corner for three, and he drains it. Okay. Shout out to Anthony L in the building. Appreciate you. And we got a 60-36 game. So the Suns cut it now down to 24. So we have 4:25 remaining in the second quarter. It is a 60-36 game. Make sure to smash the like button and make sure to hit the subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. I truly appreciate it. Make sure you guys are sharing as well. Let me just update the score for you guys. And here we go. There it is. I'm just going to have to do it off of my phone while I'm charging both laptops right now because, and like I said, I apologize for not coming. I was actually supposed to do the Brooklyn Nets game against Washington, but I had issues with the camera. Okay, Rosa says 126-97 Clips. Okay, so you have them winning by 29 points. We'll see if that happens. Definitely see. I hope Lowry goes to the Clippers to win a championship. Lowry will bring the leadership and the chemistry. Yes, that's a great point. Because it's like I was saying before, Lowry actually played his best ball with Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard played his best ball with Kyle Lowry. So with Kyle Lowry coming to the team, he gives them an actual playmaker, 6-7 assists. And then on top of that, he gives you leadership, something that the Clippers don't have. So if you get him, but I agree with Brandon, though, the Clippers do seem a little bit bigger because they're actually rebounding the ball better this year than they did last year. I know I said this already, but the Lakers will miss Dwight and McGee. I heard someone bash Dwight before last season, but I told them just wait. But Dwight will have a good season. People don't realize this, and I know they say, I thought the Lakers, they're better when it comes to their scoring, but I feel like they got weaker in their rebounding with the losses of Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. And also the leadership of Rajon Rondo. And Rondo's a good rebounder at his size at the guard position. So I think missing Rondo, missing McGee, and then missing Dwight Howard, it's going to hurt the Lakers a little bit. But the Lakers are still the best team right now. They're the defending NBA champions. We don't know what trick they have up their sleeve. They might even make a trade. So, and I'm pretty sure there's somebody or a player or two that's going to get traded from the Lakers. I don't know who the Lakers plan on getting, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be something. So, not sure, but we'll see. But again, guys, make sure to like the video. Salute to G Money in the building, no doubt. Appreciate you. The Clips could have used a leader like Rondo. Well, yeah, I felt like they dropped the ball on getting Rondo. I thought Rondo would have fit great. Oh, once again, man, my condolences once again. Rest in peace to Paul Westphal. I didn't get to see Paul Westphal play. The only time that I really saw him play was in the 1976 NBA Finals, and I said to myself, wow, he's a really good basketball player. I don't think people know this about Paul Westphal. For those who don't know, Paul Westphal died of brain cancer yesterday. So rest in peace to him, Paul Westphal. I know him a lot because he coached the Phoenix Suns to the NBA Finals, and I saw that 93 final series between the Bulls and the Suns. Very competitive series. I'll talk more about Paul Westphal at halftime. All right, so Kawhi Leonard shoots a jump shot. He can't hit. Back to live action. Rebound is to Chris Paul. We got a 60-36 game against salute to everybody in the chat. All right, here is Devin Booker with the jump shot, but he can't hit. That would have cut the game to 22. Here's Kawhi Leonard. Okay, man, let's get the views up, man. Come on, guys. Let's get the lights up, man. Hit that like button. Kawhi Leonard above the free throw line, but he can't hit. Kawhi's getting good looks, but they're spinning in and out. He's got the accuracy, though. Here's Chris Paul on the break. Shoots below the free throw line, but he can't hit the ball this short. And Cameron Johnson chases the ball and gets the ball back. Here's Chris Paul. Fakes a three. Oh, nice dribble handoff right there. And then Chris Paul knocks down the jumper, 60-38. That was smart by Chris Paul. He gave the ball to Saric so the defender could go away. That left him open for the space to shoot the shot. High basketball IQ play by CP3. Suns on a 9-0 run. Serge Ibaka gets the ball. They give the ball to Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard dribbles all the way to the middle, puts up the floater, and he scores. Nice play by Luke Kennard. Clippers lead 62-38. All right, man. Back come the Phoenix Suns. I don't know about Lonzo Ball. To me, Lonzo Ball's got to prove himself this year for me to say that he's tradable. That's just my opinion. Saric in the post. Oh, beautiful footwork by Saric, man. Gets Ibaka in the air and then lays it up with the left hand. Beautiful footwork inside by Saric. 62-40. Okay, so the Phoenix Suns on an 11-2 run, slowly coming back into this game. Remember, Clippers led by 31 now. Ibaka shoots a three-pointer. He can't hit. Now it's the Clippers are doing one pass, one shot. They were moving the ball a lot better. Here comes Chris Paul. Chris Paul gets into the paint. Bounce pass to Cameron Johnson in the corner for three, but he can't hit. Rebounds to Kawhi Leonard. That's where the Suns are hurting right now from the three-point line. They only have 1-3. Kawhi Leonard kicks it out to an open Kennard. He shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit. Rebound is to Mikal Bridges. He gives it to Chris Paul. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Chris Paul gives the ball to Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges kicks it out to an open Cameron Johnson for three, but he can't hit. Cameron Johnson is still missing. Again, like the video, guys. Suns shooting 47%, Clippers at 57%. Kawhi Leonard gets the ball, and we got a foul on CP3 as he tried to post him up. Yes, I agree that Ibaka was a great pickup. Okay, Kawhi Leonard, as the Clippers, when they win, they shoot 46% from three and 51% from the field, and they average 122 points, and they average 29 assists as a team. In their losses, 86.5 points, 16 assists, 37% from the field, 26% from three-point range. What does that tell you? And as Kawhi misses the free throw. When the Clippers move the basketball, they get great shots. That's how dangerous this offense is. When they don't move the ball and they just go in the air and one pass, one shot, no man movement, no ball movement, then the Clippers get into droughts. You always pass up good shots to get great shots. Wow, Kawhi Leonard misses both free throws. Again, guys, smash the like, make sure to hit that subscribe. Chris Paul with the ball. They give it to Jay Crowder. Then they give it to Dario Saric. Here comes Chris Paul. Dancing on Ibaka, crosses over. Chris Paul gets up, kicks. He tries to kick it out to Saric. They swing it to Mikal Bridges, and Mikal Bridges gets fouled by Serge Ibaka. Serge gets hit in the middle and right in the midsection, but it looks like he's okay. But he's going to get called for the foul. So we got a 62-40 basketball game with 1:37 remaining. I think there was a timeout that was just called. Was there a call? Let me see. No, there was no foul call. So we got 1:37 remaining. Mikal knocks down the free throw, 62-41. So we got Zubac back into the game. Saric will sit out. Let me just update the score for you guys. Let me see what the score is going to be. Look at Mikal Bridges. He averaged 8 points, in 2019, 9 points last year, shot 51% from the field. This year, he's averaging 15 points and is shooting 53% from the field, career high. Misses the free throw. So it's 62-41. And again, guys, make sure to like the video as you guys come in and subscribe to the channel as well if you are new to the channel. I'll check the chat in a second. Kawhi Leonard with the ball. Oh, Kawhi gets deflected by CP3. Good defense, and Kawhi Leonard draws the foul. So he'll go back to the free throw line to shoot two. Kawhi's got to avenge his free throw misses. I know it's too early, but the MVP is Jason Tatum or LeBron or Kawhi. I'm not ready to say that yet. It's crazy. Lonzo lacks a lot of confidence. I just don't know. Ibaka was a great pickup for blocking and rim protection. Right. Shout out to Isaiah Conway. He says, I appreciate you for helping out. Thank you so much, Isaiah Conway. I appreciate that. So, thank you. No problem. Again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Make sure to hit the like video. Man, does well for the YouTube algorithm. Kawhi Leonard knocks down the free throw. So it is 63. Oh, wow. I put 62-4. That's not the score. And Kawhi Leonard makes both free throws. So it's now 64-41. So it's a 23-point lead for the Clippers. And we got a three-pointer hit by Jay Crowder in the corner. So now it is 64-44, excuse me. I'll try to watch it, Hunter H. All right, Kawhi Leonard with the basketball. He then gives it to Paul George. Paul George dribbles around, gives it to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard fakes, and it gets deflected, and the Clippers turn it over. Here comes Chris Paul. Under a minute remaining. Gives the ball to Booker. They swing it to Jay Crowder. Comes off the left side. Gives it to Chris Paul at the top. Chris Paul gets a switch from PG to Kawhi Leonard. Ayton sets a screen. Kawhi goes under, but recovers. Gives it to Ayton. Hands off to Chris Paul. Chris Paul with the baseline fadeaway. He can't hit. Rebound is to Pat Bev. Here come the Clippers in transition. They give it to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi, open, transition three. He can't hit. Offensive rebound, Pat Bev. George decides that he wanted to shoot the three, but then brings it right back out. All right, Paul George with the spin. Comes off the Zubac screen. Shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit. The Clippers are settling. They still lead by 20. Here's Devin Booker with the crossover. Devin kicks it out to Mikal Bridges. Open for three. He can't hit at the buzzer. So, whew, man, that action was fast-paced, man, to end that second quarter. So, ladies and gentlemen, at halftime, the Clippers up by as many as 31. Phoenix slowly got back into this game. It was 60-29. The Suns finished the quarter they actually finished on a 12-4 run. So it is a 23-point game. The score is 64-44 at half. So that is the score at the half. Okay, thank you for the update. Score is 10-7 in favor of Washington. Louis says Siakam also played his best with Kawhi, who makes everyone better. Yeah, listen, and this is no disrespect to Pascal Siakam. He made some strides last season, but the problem is when you watch Siakam play, he's too predictable in the way he plays offense. That's number one. And he played better when Kawhi was on the floor because it's not easy being the number one option when it's not your traditional role. What Siakam proved was he's not a number one. He's not a number one on a basketball team. That's what I was saying. I was saying that they were going to miss Kawhi Leonard. And they're like, well, Kawhi doesn't deserve it because he had, all these other players. He didn't do it by himself. No, you're right. He didn't do it by himself, but he's the dynamic player that the Raptors needed to win the championship. And that's what happened. So people can hate on Kawhi Leonard whatever they want, but when you got that trade, for the first time probably in franchise history, you thought that the Raptors could make a run to the NBA Finals. And yeah, Kawhi hit the luckiest shot in NBA history. We could say that. But at the same time, but the thing is, the ball bounced. The Raptors had a magical run, and they won the title. You can't say that Kawhi didn't do his part, man. Kawhi was the best player first of all, he had a historical postseason. And Kawhi Leonard was the best player on the Raptors. Hold on. Steph Curry is owning the Portland Trail Blazers. I'm going to tell you right now, if the Portland Trail Blazers lose to the Warriors after blowing them out, Dame and CJ better stop capping and stop talking, because I'm not saying that what Dame and CJ are saying doesn't make sense, because they're right in terms of the excuse that the Warriors don't deserve any excuses. But the thing is, those are the last two players to be talking about excuses when it comes to Dame and CJ. They shouldn't be talking about that. Well, the jumper to me was the luckiest run. That was the only thing that was lucky. That's what I would say. We knew they were going to beat the Magic. I think the series against Philadelphia was probably the luckiest series win that they had. But it wasn't like if Kawhi was doing lucky things. Kawhi was doing historic stuff against the Philadelphia 76ers. The Sixers should have won the series. I'm being really honest, though. They should have won the series. And then in the Eastern Conference Finals, if Giannis can't hit a jump shot, if the Raptors build a wall, if you can't get nothing from Chris Middleton and Eric Bledsoe, what does that spell? That spells disaster for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the Raptors were just on fire. After losing the first two games to Milwaukee, they came back and won 4 straight. That, to me, said more about Milwaukee than Toronto, because they were the favorites. The Raptors weren't the favorites to win. They were underdogs. They were underdogs against the Milwaukee Bucks. That's right. The Sixers were up 2-1. I mean, you can't necessarily say that, G Money, because it went to a game 7. I would have said that if they had a 2-1 lead and then it went and they lost in 6 games, I would more or less agree with you. But the thing was, they lost in 7. If they lost in 6, I would agree with you more that they lost a 2-1 lead. But it went to game 7, and they should have won game 7. The Sixers should have won game 7. The funny thing is that Kawhi Leonard played well in the fourth quarter when a lot of the Raptor players, they looked like they were scared, to perform in the big moment. Like, Kawhi Leonard was the only one that was like really making baskets. I saw Siakam pass shots, Fred VanVleet in some moment passing up shots. And this was at the time that Fred VanVleet was dealing with a lot of personal stuff, because he was about to have the birth of his child. So he was dealing with some personal stuff off the court. So his head wasn't always in the game. And then Fred VanVleet all of a sudden just found new life after his child was born. And then he just played out of his mind the rest of the playoffs in the Eastern Conference Finals and in the NBA Finals against Golden State. So the Magic, they were a pretty good defensive team, but the thing is, they can't score. So I knew that the Raptors, they had more firepower, so they were going to beat them, because the Raptors were better at both ends of the floor than they were. But as I say that, ladies and gentlemen, it is halftime. So salute to the chat. Let me just get to the halftime stats real quick. Again, smash a like. Make sure to hit the subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. We got 20. We had 21 people in here. Hopefully we can get more people in here. Again, salute, guys. Make sure to like the video as well. Yeah, VanVleet was amazing. Right. The Sixers arguably had the Kawhi run beat the weak Magic, beat one All-Star Bucks, beat the Sixers on a lucky shot, and beat a depleted Golden State team. Well, you know what? It is a lucky run. It is. It's one of the more luckiest runs. But what I will say is, I'm not going to discredit Kawhi in terms of what he did, though. Kawhi Leonard was amazing that entire playoffs. He had a historic playoff run. In terms of how he won, yeah, you can make the case that it was. Yeah, but that's the thing. Just because you're the most dominant team in the regular season, remember, your dominance has got to show in the playoffs. And I was saying that. You can go 73-9, but if you can't, you could go 73-9, but if you're not dominant, then it's like, what is it going to mean? So, hey, shout out to Jay Jeff. Appreciate you. What's good? Shout out to the Row. He says Lakers in 4. All right, so he's already predicting a sweep. Shout out to Ryan. Shout out to Poseidon. Again, guys, make sure to like the video. Poseidon says, Lewis, are you watching the Eagles game? Right now it's 10-7 in favor of Washington, so I'm trying to take care of that. That's a fact. Portland choked against injured Warriors team. Jay says your Giants won today. I know, but our game last in the hands of the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Of the Philadelphia Eagles. So let's go to the halftime stats right now for us. All right, let's look at the players. Clippers shot Paul George killing it in the first half, 22 points. Kawhi Leonard struggling with 7 points. Luke Kennard has got 13 for the Clippers. For the Phoenix Suns, we have Booker and Paul, 11 and 10 each. Let's go to the team stats. Clippers shot 53% from the field. Phoenix at 46. The three-point shooting has been the big difference right on the first half. Clippers 10 of 20, while the Suns are 17%. Both teams have not really gotten to the free throw line like that. Clippers have out-rebounded the Suns by 5, 4 offensive rebounds to 1. Both each with a block apiece, each with 3 steals apiece. The Suns are doing a terrible job with their turnovers. They've turned the ball over 10 times, and the Clippers have 17 points off of the 10 turnovers. And also the Clippers bench has outscored them 25-6. No, 25-10. Let that sink in. Phoenix is winning the battle of the paint right now, 22-10. And those, ladies and gentlemen, are your first half stats. Oh yeah, Arizona fans are having a real rough day. Oh yeah. Man, the only way we win is because of the Philadelphia Eagles, a divisional opponent. I got to depend on them. Arizona fans are having a rough day. Louis says, do you think that Van Vliet is better than Siakam? I can't. Dang. That's hard to compare because Van Vliet, he does impact coming off the bench, even though he starts. I would still give the slight edge to Siakam as it being a. That's tough to say. You know why I say that? Because on one end, you want to say that Siakam is a better player, but there's been a lot of times last season, I could tell you, despite the fact that Pascal Siakam averaged over 23 points a game, there were many games that season where he got outplayed by either Kyle Lowry, Pascal Siakam, or even Serge Ibaka. You know, so that's really tough to say. And shout out to Noma Serrano. Shout out to the Serrano family from Batangas, Philippines. I appreciate you, Norma, for being here. Again, guys, make sure to like the video. G Money says, besides, yeah, prayers for Larry King. He's been hospitalized. Oh, the great Larry King. Oh, sorry to hear that. Matty Ice at it again. Oh, we talking about Matt Ryan? No, he didn't. He shoot great in the finals. Okay, Ryan says they're technically the same, but they play different positions. Okay, interesting. Louis says Dallas had the luckiest run against Miami. I think their run was arguably more special in terms of who they beat on the road to the finals. Because they beat a good Blazers team that won, what was it? I think it was 48 games, and then they beat the Lakers, who were the two-time defending champions. They won 57 games. The only 60-win team that year was San Antonio, and they, wait a minute, 2011, and actually no, there were two 60-win teams, the Bulls, and then that 62, and then the Spurs at 61. Oh man, so now it's gotten down to the luckiest runs. All right, so let me just, again, guys, make sure to like the video. Yeah, it's crazy how they made the playoffs. The Bears got in. That's crazy. The Bears got in. All right, let me go to Hunter H. I'm about to go to your channel, bro. Okay, let me just make the adjustments because it took me a while to find you. It took me a while to find you, but I was able to find you at the last second. Yeah, see? Because the thing is, there's a lot of people with there's a lot of channels with the same name. Shout out to Maha, appreciate you. Sorry about your Broncos. Sorry about your Broncos losing. I see Hunter H is a huge Steelers fan, man. Huge Steelers fan. Well, let's see if he Yo, and shout out to Hunter H, man, letting people on his channel know about my channel. And like I said, guys, man, show Hunter H some support and go subscribe to his channel. The most overrated championship is the Detroit person. Oh, he said overrated. You would have had dudes agreeing with you, J. Jeff. Well, some people wouldn't probably not agree with it. That's crazy. Man, that's crazy. They're like, man, that's crazy talk. And again, shout out to Mile High 6 Sports. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Mile High 6 Sports if you have not. Man, he's getting close to 1,000 subscribers. He does basketball, he does hockey, he does football, he does baseball. He is a Blue Jays fan. He is a Raptors fan. He is a Broncos fan. I'm thinking he's a Maple Leafs fan for hockey. I hope I'm saying that. I'm right about that. If not, you could correct me, Mile High. But like I said, go subscribe to his channel if you have not. The most underrated chip are the 09 Lakers. Would Peyton Manning be a #1 pick today? I still think so. I mean, with his IQ at quarterback, I still think he's a number. And if he's not the #1 pick, he's at least top 3. At the very least, he's top 3. Oh wow! Shout out to Hunter H with the update. The Eagles are winning 14-10. Let's go! Let's go Eagles! Let's go Eagles! How do you say it? EAGLES, Eagles! Let's go Eagles! Oh yeah, I keep saying that 2020 title was overrated, man. I told you I could say so many reasons. Wow. The 2008 Boston Celtics had the most overrated run to the championship. You guys gave me an idea for a future video. While the Clippers had the best record in the league following a loss at 21-3, Milwaukee was 15-4, Dallas was 19-7, and then I think it was the Miami Heat. They were 25-9, excuse me. Shout out to Karam. He says, I'm watching the Mavs right now. All right, cool. Louis says, what team do you think is going to win their first championship next? Oh, as a franchise? And Kawhi Leonard, we're back to live action in the third quarter. He gets called for the offensive foul. And again, salute to Hunter H. I just saw your video. Thank you for letting people know about my channel. So salute to you, Hunter H. And thank you for telling me about the score. All right, guys, so we're back. All right, so Bridges then gives the ball to DeAndre Ayton. Ayton dribbles. As the Clippers turn it over, here's Devin Booker. They dump it inside, and Ayton scores on a very small Patrick Beverley. And we got a 64-46 game. All right, back come the Clippers. So here is Pat Bev. They give the ball to Paul George. George dribbles right. He gets blocked from behind by Mikal Bridges, and the Clippers will keep it with 11 on the shot clock. The most overrated was the Cavs. Lakers beat the Portland Trailblazers, Houston Stooges, Denver McNuggets, and an injured Ravage Heat team. That's right. All right, so the ball is given to Paul George. Kawhi Leonard swings the ball to Pat Bev. He dribbles, floats it up. Nice play by Pat Bev, and he floats it in. And the Clippers go back up by 20. They lead 66-46. All right, here's the ball to Chris Paul. Chris Paul gives the ball to Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder gives it back to Chris Paul. Chris Paul gives it to Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder gives the ball to Mikal Bridges. He dribbles to the middle, being guarded by Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi crosses over Kawhi Leonard, gets to his spot, shoots a jump shot. He blocks a shot. He can't touch it, and good job by Kawhi Leonard. The ball, it'll be with the Clippers. So good defense by Kawhi Leonard on Mikal Bridges. So he has to turn it over. I think the Clippers will win their first ring next. Possibly. Okay, the Clippers get the ball back. So we got 2 dribble handles. So Kawhi Leonard comes up on the right side of the floor. He puts it up, and he draws a foul on DeAndre Ayton. So good aggressive move by Kawhi Leonard. He's going to go to the free throw line to try to put the Clippers lead back up to 22, at the free throw line. So let me just update the score right now. And again, guys, make sure to like the video and make sure to share. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the Lewis Sports Network. Ryan says, I feel like their bench needs to be a little deeper for the playoffs. They need a playmaker. Kawhi knocks down the free throw. He needs to get going. It is 67-46, 21-point lead for the Los Angeles Clippers. Let me type in third quarter. Kawhi Leonard knocks down both free throws, so it is a 58-36 game, 68-46 game, excuse me. All right, Devin Booker splits the defense, kicks it out to an open Mikal Bridges. He can't hit the free. Offensive rebound to DeAndre Ayton. Kicks it out to Devin Booker. They give it to CP3 with a jab step on Pat Bev. They give it to Devin Booker. He jab steps. Face left, goes right. Dumps it off to an open Jay Crowder for 3, but he can't hit. Rebound is to Nicholas Batum. So he brings the ball up coming off the left side of the court. Smash the like if that's subscribed. All right, Kawhi Leonard shoots a jump shot, but he can't hit. Kawhi Leonard struggling today. Fortunately, Paul George has picked up the slack. All right, so DeAndre Ayton, they give the ball to CP3 on the left side. At the elbow, shoots the jump shot. He knocks it down. 68-48 is the score here in the third quarter. Once again, the Phoenix Suns are within 20. All right, here's Pat Bev. Oh, terrible turnover to Paul George, and the Clippers turn it over again. And those are the kind of mistakes that you do not want to have if you're the Los Angeles Clippers, man. You guys are giving me an idea for my future video. Who was the most overrated championship team in NBA history? You guys got some good ones. By the way, I got to come up with my top 10 small forwards list. That's my next future video. I also haven't forgotten about Undertaker and Batista, and I also haven't forgotten about best playoff series of the decade, 1990s, 2000s, 2010. It's just the NBA stuff is kind of taking my time, but I'll get back on it. Let's see what the games present tomorrow night, and we'll see what happens, but we'll get back onto that. All right, let's see what's going on. And let's see. So the ball goes out of bounds. The Phoenix Suns recover the rock. Chris Paul inbounds it to DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton is looking. He gives it to Devin Booker. Devin Booker in the post against Pat Bev. The ball goes out of bounds. So did they call a foul on Pat Bev? Oh, looks like they might have called a foul on Pat Bev. Let's see what happens. Pat Bev deflects the ball. Hunter H says the Suns might come back. And shout out to Caesar. He says, let's go, Suns. We got Suns fans in the building. All right, let's go, guys. All right, Devin Booker puts it up, misses, but DeAndre Ayton with the tip. He tips it in, and the Phoenix Suns are within 18. It's 68-50 now. I'll update the score in a bit, guys. All right, smash the like. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you guys are new. Salute to the Suns fans that just came in as well. All right, here's Paul George. He dribbles. They give it to Batum. They give it back to Paul George. Paul George dribbles, decides to take a step back 3, and he drains it. Wow. Paul George hits the 3, and the Clippers go back up by 21. They lead 71-50. Paul George with an efficient 25 points on 5 of 8 3-point shooting. Here's CP3, dribbles. Oh, nice fake by Chris Paul. Dumps it to, he dumped it to DeAndre Ayton. He gets blocked, but they call a foul. Wow. Wow, we got 26 people in here, man. Let's go, guys, man. Continue to hit that like, man. Continue to hit that subscribe button, man. Salute to you guys in the chat. Like I said, we got a Suns fan and we got 2 Suns fans, man. Salute to both of you guys. We got Caesar and then SMD 60 hertz, by the way. Salute to you guys. Okay, so we got 8:20 remaining in the third quarter. DeAndre Ayton is at the free throw line to shoot 2. Shout out to Raphael McCoy. He says, what do y'all think the final score will be? So both free throws were made 71-52. I think it's going to possibly be, I'm looking at a 120 to maybe 111 Clippers win. I think the Suns are going to make it close, but not close enough. But we'll see what happens. They could come back. Paul George with the turnaround. He knocks it down, and the Clippers go back up by 21. Well, they're going to have to find a way to contain Paul George because Kawhi Leonard's struggling, and yet they're having a hard time guarding Paul George. He's got 27 points. So the score is 73-52. Here's Chris Paul. He comes off the screen. He puts it up. He draws a foul, and he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. And the foul is on Patrick Beverley with 7:43 remaining in the third quarter. Let me update the score. The Clippers are up 73-52 with 7:43 remaining in the third quarter. Okay, Chris Paul makes the first free throw, so it's 73-53. I'll update it on the next set of free throws. The Rockets up 1 on the road. It was a 6 seed. The Bulls was overrated. Okay, dang, I wanted to say 5 points 5 times. Booker T had 5 points tonight. All right, so both free throws are made by CP3, 73-54. Here's Kawhi Leonard. He then gives the ball to Paul George. All right, Paul George gets a screen from Zubac. It looks like we got a foul on who? Who is the foul on? Whoever whenever they do a foul, whoever they focus on looks like it's going to be on Devin Booker. But sometimes they'll focus on a player, but then the foul is on somebody else. It's weird, but that's how they do it. That's how they get you too. That's how they get you. Remember, guys, if you have not, make sure to like the video. Again, shout out to the Eagles. If they could get this, please get this W over the Washington football team. Please, please, please. I'm begging you. Here's Zubac. They give it to Batum. He steps back, shoots a 3-pointer. He knocks it down. Clippers go back up by 22. They lead 76-54. Paul George has 27 points right now. 75. Actually, it was a 2-pointer. 75-54. So it's a 21-point lead. The Suns swing the ball. Jay Crowder gets open, shoots a 3-pointer, drains it. So it's a 75-57 game. Look at that. The numbers are switched. 7-5-5-7. Look at that. All right. Suns down by 18. The Clippers come back. Here's Paul George. Paul George with the spin. Gets a Zubac screen. He gets double team. Good double team right now. Paul George loses the ball, but Kawhi recovers it. They give it to Zubac. Nice swing of the ball. Nice fake by Batum. Shoots the free throw line jumper. Can't hit. Rebound is to Mikal Bridges. Chris Paul's got it. Gets the pass from Jay Crowder. Here come the Phoenix Suns. All right, here's Chris Paul with the basketball. Comes off the screen. He dribbles to a spot. Fakes. Hesitates. Has to look for Booker. What are the Suns going to do? What's D-Book going to do? Booker comes off the screen. Double screen. Wow, that's tough defense. He got triple team on the corner. Nice pass to Mikal Bridges. Shoots in the corner for 3. Mikal Bridges drains it. And the Clippers have to call a timeout. The Phoenix Suns are within 15. The Phoenix Suns have cut it to 15. With 6:14 in the third quarter, it is 75-60. Let me just update the score. 6:14 left in the third quarter. Wow, starting to come back. Let me just come back. There it is. Again, guys, make sure to hit the like and make sure to hit the subscribe if you have not. All right, we got guys cheering right now. Cesar says, come on, man, pass it to Mikal. So he got the 3. All right. Mikal Bridges is the most underrated player in the league. I'm going to say he's one of the most underrated players in the league. And I was mentioning earlier, Caesar, that he's having a great season this year. He's upped his scoring from last year. Last year, he averaged 9 points. He's averaging 15 points, and he's shooting 53%, which is a career high. So Mikal Bridges, I don't think he's the most underrated, but that's your opinion, so I respect it. But I definitely think he's one of the most underrated players in the league. I definitely think he should be in the running for most improved player because that's a heck of a jump right there. Hunter H says that all the AFC wildcard games are set. Okay. Brandon says the Clippers have plenty of time to lose this game. And give me 1 second, guys. All right, man. So they're doing that. But definitely Mikal Bridges, man. I've enjoyed watching him play. He has a really good game. I like watching Mikal Bridges play. He shoots the three really well. He can attack the paint. He's got a good mid-range game. I like the way he plays. No, I mean, if the Clippers blow this, I mean, sorry, they're gonna be a laughing stock because it's like you lost by 50 to the Mavericks, and then you are up by 30 points and you lose the game. Yeah, trust me, they won't be able to recover from that. The NBA is a game about runs. You're absolutely right, Rosa Studios. Yeah, 2-0 was garbage today. That's a fact. 2-0 was garbage. Jay says, are the Bills for real? Yo, I really hope the Buffalo Bills can make a run to the Super Bowl. Listen, man. I'm a Giants fan, and I catch myself cheering for the Bills week after week after week. I don't know what is it about that football team, but I just want them to do so well. This is a Giants fan speaking. It's unbelievable. All right, man, we're back to live action, man. The Clippers with the ball. Here's Paul George. Paul George can't find anybody. Good defense by Jay Crowder. Okay, Devin Booker. Kawhi posting up Devin Booker. Devin Booker. All right, Kawhi with the turnaround. Okay, he knocks it down. That's a big-time shot by Kawhi Leonard, and the Clippers go back up by 17, 77-60. Can the Clippers hold the Suns off? Can the Suns come back? We'll see. Again, smash the like. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, man. We got 29 people in here, 30 people in here. Let's go, guys. Let's keep the views up and let's keep it going. Nice bounce pass by Devin Booker, and we got a foul call on Zubac. So he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws, and he could cut this game right back down again to 15. Again, smash that like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe. And again, salute to everybody in the chat. Like I said, if you guys are new, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, I will be doing more games like these throughout the season. And again, make sure to like the video, man. It does well for the YouTube algorithm. Share the video as well on your social media platforms. Let other people know about the channel. Lewis Sports Network giving you guys Clippers versus Phoenix Suns. Salute to Clippers and Suns fans everywhere if you guys are watching. We had a 77-62 game as Ayton makes both free throws just under the halfway mark of the third quarter. I'll be looking at the chat in a second. Kawhi Leonard with the basketball. Let's see, Kawhi Leonard. He's in the triple threat. He posts up. He's posting up. Nice footwork by Kawhi Leonard getting away from Booker. But good defense by Booker, but he doesn't get the rebound. Paul George gets it back. Shoots a jumper. Knocks it down. Dang. Paul George, man. 29 points for PG-13. If he continues to be hot, the Suns are not going to be able to come back because Kawhi Leonard's been held in check, but Paul George has been the problem. So they got to find a way to slow him down. All right, man. So Cameron Payne takes it up, floats it up. He misses, and then DeAndre Ayton with the tip. So the Suns cut it back down to 15, 79-64. Now, I stick with my Giants, man. All right, here's Kawhi Leonard. Takes it up to the rack. Pump fake. He has to kick it back out to Paul George. Being guarded by Devin Booker. George comes off the screen. George with the crossover. George with the step back. Shoots the three. And he drains it again. Paul George is on fire right now. And the Clippers go back up by 18, 82-64. Paul George has got 32 points on 6 threes. Devin Booker with the bounce pass. Mikal Bridges gives it back to Booker. He's being guarded. The Clippers playing tighter defense, but they leave Cameron Payne open for 3, and he drains it. Cameron Payne comes right back and knocks down the 3, 82-67. The Suns are still hanging around, though. They're only shooting 6 out of 22 from three-point range, but they're still hanging around. All right, here's Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard dribbles left, shoots a jump shot, knocks it down. Now Kawhi Leonard's starting to get going, which is not a good sign. And shout out to Swish. Salute to you. He says PG-13. Shout out to MD Naheem Acker. He says, what's happening with the Nets? They're playing pretty good, just not getting the W. Their defense has not been that good the last couple of games. Brooklyn's defense has not been good. That's been a major problem for them. It's been their defense now. That was just a sample size when you saw all those nice move by So it looks like we got a foul call. I had to refresh. There we go. So DeAndre Ayton goes back to the free throw line. It is 84-68. So we got Paul George sitting out. We got Zubac coming back in. We got an 84-68 game right now in the third quarter. The Clippers so far, they've maintained their lead. But like I said, the Phoenix Suns are still hanging around. DeAndre Ayton makes the free throw, so it's 84-69 in the third quarter. We got 3:34 remaining in the third. Luke Kennard gets the ball. They give the ball to Nicholas Batum. And then looks like Kennard gets fouled. Looks like Luke Kennard gets fouled by DeAndre Ayton. All right, so Luke Kennard just put the move on DeAndre Ayton. Oh, he faked him, but that wasn't much. He got hit in the head? I don't know. That didn't look like. All right, so Luke Kennard is going to go to the free throw line to shoot, too. That was not a foul. X-Doll says it's Paul George in or out. They just subbed him out. If you want to know how many points he has, Paul George has got 32 points. X-Doll's 13, if you want to know. Luke Kennard misses the free throw. So it's still an 84-69 game. And looks like we got a timeout with 3:20 remaining in this third quarter. As you guys can see the score right there. Paul George is 6 out of 9 from three-point range right now. He's got 32 points. So he has outplayed Kawhi Leonard, even though Kawhi Leonard is starting to get it going a little bit in the third quarter because he struggled in the first half. So the only way that the Phoenix Suns get back into this game is they limit the Clippers from moving the ball, and they have to find a way to contain Paul George with Kawhi Leonard struggling. If they can do that, the Phoenix Suns can get back into this game. Easy. I really can't wait until the Anonymous, which will remain nameless, go up against Slim Reaper. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. And again, guys, if you have not, make sure to like the video as you guys come in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. Wow, awesome, man. We have 41 people watching this game right now on the Lewis Sports Network, man. So once again, salute to the people viewing the channel and are watching. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. I will continue to do more games. Like I said, I'm going to be doing football games because the playoffs are here. Got to see how this shapes out. Let me just go and check the NFL. I gotta check the Washington football team. I got to check them out. Wow, we got 53 people watching, man. Salute to you guys, man. Salute. Let's check it. Washington versus Philly. Yes. Caesar says, imagine the game ends up like last game with Booker hitting the buzzer beater for the game winner. Oh, man. Yo, bro. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. They would listen, the Clippers would be meme central. It would be meme central if Devin Booker hits a shot. And imagine if he hits it over Paul George and Kawhi Leonard again. That would be crazy. Wait a minute. So let me get this straight. Dame and CJ did all that talking, and Steph Curry has 31 points in the first half. Steph Curry hasn't played well all season. And he has 31 in the first half against Portland. If the Warriors beat the Blazers after they just trashed the Warriors, the Blazers are fool's gold in my opinion. They're fool's gold in my opinion. Shout out to Swish. He says, yes, sir. And shout out to Quinn Lewis, man. I'm guessing we got a Knicks fan. And like I said, I love my Knicks. He says, you're the best. I appreciate that. Thank you for the return back. I appreciate you. Again, guys, continue to like the video, man, and share this video out, man, to your social media platforms. I truly appreciate that. Again, salute to all you guys. Okay, we're back to live action, man. Luke Kennard hits the free throw. So it is an 85-69 game in the third quarter. Smash the like. Make sure to hit that subscribe. All right, and salute to Layla, who just checked in. Appreciate you coming through. All right, so Devin Booker with the ball. Third quarter. Devin Booker puts the ball on the floor. Takes it up. He misses the layup. No foul call? Wow. And Dario Saric puts it up, puts it in. Okay, so now the Phoenix Suns are within 14. It's a 14-point game. Shout out to John Noel from the Philippines. Appreciate you coming through. Awesome. Salute. Here come the Clippers. It's a 14-point game. They're hanging around. Kawhi Leonard gets a pass from Lou Williams. Kawhi with the jab step. Puts up the jump shot. He can't get the bounce. Rebounds to Cameron Johnson. Here come the Phoenix Suns. Cameron Payne. He puts the ball on Kawhi Leonard. Dribbles. He kicks it out to Mikal Bridges. They swing it to Devin Booker. Booker fakes. He loses the ball. And what do we have? Looks like Phoenix will have the ball with 11 on the shot clock. Wow. Shout out to Yosis. Appreciate you coming through. Awesome. Appreciate you coming through. Man, just look at that, man. We have 80 people watching right now. Awesome, you guys. Awesome. Awesome. Truly appreciate it. Awesome. Continue to hit the like and hit that subscribe, man. Shout out to T1401. He says, let's go Clippers. Happy New Year's, everyone. Happy New Year to you as well. Appreciate that. Oh, wow. So Devin Booker gets fouled. He's going to the free throw line. He could cut this game to 12. Let's see. Booker hits the first free throw. Oh, actually, no, he made 1 out of 2. So he missed the first and made the second. But it's Booker T. It's Booker T. Awesome. All right, so we got 85-72. Here we go. Kawhi Leonard puts it up. He gets blocked. Here come the Suns. Devin Booker takes it all the way to the rack. He scores. The Phoenix Suns are within 11 points. Within 11. 85-74 is the score. Nicholas Batum for 3. He drains it. And then they go back. And then the Clippers go back up by 14. 88-74. But this is a game, folks. If Phoenix could get within 8 to 10 points, we got a game. Dario Saric with the ball. They give it to Devin Booker. Devin Booker gives it to Saric. Saric wide open for 3. He can't hit. That would have cut the game to 11. Here comes Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard with the ball. Kawhi Leonard puts the dribble. Kawhi Leonard. He gets in the paint. He goes in the post. Kawhi Leonard then kicks it out. Open to Batum for 3. He can't hit. Rebounds to Cameron Payne. Here come the Suns. I'm going to update the score in a bit. Here's Devin Booker with the ball. 88-74, third quarter. Devin Booker puts the ball on the floor. Devin kicks it out to Cameron Johnson. They swing it to Saric. Open for 3, and he drains it. The Phoenix Suns are back within 11. It's an 88-77 game. Just under a minute remaining. If they can get within 9. Here we go. Kawhi Leonard with the ball. He gets it from Lou Will. He gets doubled. Mikal Bridges is guarding him. Single coverage. Hand checking him. Kawhi drops to the middle. He loses the ball. Zubac. The Clippers turn it over. Oh, but did they call a foul? Yes, they call a foul on Zubac. Wow. Phoenix can get within single digits. And remember, guys, the Clippers just led by 31 points. The Clippers just led by 31 points. Let that sink in. The Clippers led by 31 points. They just led by 31 points. And now the Suns could cut it within 9 right now. All right, so here is Saric with the free throw. He missed it. That would have cut it to 10. The Clippers had a 31-point lead, Layla. At one point, they were up 60-29. And Paul George is back in. They have to find a way to contain him, though. Saric has got 10 points in 11 minutes. Let's see what they do here. Saric with the free throw. He knocks it down. So it is a 10-point game. The Phoenix Suns are within 10, guys. 88-78. Kawhi Leonard not getting the job done right now. All right, here's Paul George. Paul George with the crossover. Paul George takes a step-back jump shot. He misses. Rebound Devin Booker. The Phoenix Suns are coming back. It was. But the thing is, they let him come back into the game. That's the thing, though. That's the thing. All right, here's Devin Booker. Gives it up. Cameron Johnson open for 3. He drains it. The Phoenix Suns are within 7. It's a 7-point game. Are the Clippers doing it again? 7-point game. The Clippers, they just were up 14 in this third. 7-0 run. Here comes Lou Will. Crosses over. Shoots a jump shot. He can't hit. Zubac. And does he turn it over? No. The Clippers will keep the ball with 0.3 seconds remaining. It is 88-81. The Phoenix Suns have cut it to 7, folks. It is a 7-point game. All right. Pat Beverly with the inbound. Paul George shoots it up. He doesn't get the shot off, and that is the end of the third quarter. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. The Clippers are going to be the laughing stock of the league if they don't win this game. You had this game under control, and now at the end of 3, it's a 7-point game. I told y'all it was going to be a 1-point game. I told y'all. Ibaka, yeah, he's a great teammate, for real. He is. If the Clippers lose this game up by 31, who's going to take them seriously? You can't. You lose by 50 to the Mavericks. It doesn't matter if it's Kawhi Leonard. That's just going to – Louis says, do you like the Nets? I do. They just have to fix some things, obviously, defensively. They gotta fix some things right now defensively if they're ever going to they need time. They look good offensively. They just have to be more consistent defensively. They just lost to the Wizards, and then they just lost their last game to the Atlanta Hawks. They lost by 18 to the Atlanta Hawks after beating them. After barely beating them by 4. So if they barely beat them by 4 and then Atlanta beats them by 18, that tells me that Atlanta is probably actually more real than what people think. So, that's the way I'm looking at it. What's your finals predictions? Lakers and Sixers? I got to see what the Sixers are. I got to see what the Sixers are this year. Honestly, I don't Hassan Singh says, I'm just waiting for the Browardist reaction. Okay. Again, salute to everybody that's come to the channel. Man, I truly appreciate it, man. We have a lot of people watching right now. And like I said, salute to everybody. Shout out to Isidro Murieta. Appreciate you. He says, he's shout out from Mexico, from Nogales, Mexico. Appreciate you, man. That's awesome. Salute to you, man. Awesome. Again, guys, make sure to like, man, and make sure to hit the subscribe button. Like I said, I do many of these games, man. Continue to smash that like button. We got a 7-point game between the Phoenix Suns and the Los Angeles Clippers. It is an awesome game right now. Shout out to Tomoko, man. Yo, you funny. J. Jeff is funny in the chat. That's funny. Bro, the Clippers allowed 37 points in the third quarter when Phoenix was having trouble scoring through the first 2. That just lets you know something right there. Shout out to Jeffrey Lee. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. He says, love the content. Appreciate that. Caden Cooper says, man, just like dog. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, Jeffrey says, can I get an oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Shout out to Jeffrey. Shout out to Jeffrey Lee. All right, guys, so it's the start of the fourth quarter. We got a 7-point game. I think Phoenix has the ball, if I'm not mistaken. So that means that if they get the ball, they got a chance to cut this game to 5-4 right now. Yep, Phoenix gets the ball to start the fourth. Let's see. All right, so they inbound the ball to Dario Saric to give the ball to Devin Booker. He's got the ball, faces the double team, gets to the middle. Nice pass to Zubac inside to Dario Saric, for the score. The Phoenix Suns are within 5 points, 88-83. 88-83. This would be an epic collapse for the Clippers. Epic collapse. All right, so here's Paul George with the basketball. Paul George gets a screen from Ibaka. Suns are within 5, ladies and gentlemen. And looks like we got a foul. And let me just update the score for you guys. 88-83 right now. Fourth quarter right now. Unbelievable. Looked like the Clippers were going to roll over the Suns. They said, nope. Okay, here's Lou Williams. Crossover. Takes it to the rack. He misses the layup. Here come the Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker with the ball. He gives it. Devin Booker with the ball, with the basketball. You can tell the Clippers, they just lack trust. Devin Booker takes a step back 3, and he drains it. The Suns are within 2. They are within 2. 2 points. The Clippers are blowing it again. 2-point game. 88-86. Reggie Jackson with the ball. Reggie Jackson with the crossover. Goes behind the back. Puts up the floater. Okay, he knocks it down. So it's 90-86. Oh, my goodness. Tense moments in this fourth quarter right now. Wow. 90-86. Cameron Payne with the ball. They give it to Cameron Johnson. He sets his feet, shoots a 3, knocks it down. It's a 1-point game. It's a 1-point game. 90-89. Oh my goodness. It's a 1-point game. Phoenix could take the lead. And Ibaka comes right back and he hits the three. Wow. And the Clippers go back up by 4. Man, tense moments here in the fourth quarter right now. Tense moments in the fourth. All right, so the ball's given to Devin Booker. Devin Booker with the ball. They give it to Sarge. Sarge fakes right, goes left, goes up for the layup, and he scores. 93-91 is the score. I will update as soon as possible, guys. Make sure to hit the like, hit that subscribe. And just like that, Ibaka hits another three. So the Clippers go up by 5 again, 96-91. Salute to LBJ King. Awesome. Continue to smash that like, guys. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. 96-91. Make sure to share on your social media. Subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. All right, so Devin Booker with the ball. He draws baseline. Being guarded by Paul George. Devin Booker puts it up. He tries. Oh, and he draws the foul on Paul George. So he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot too. Shout out to Rob Erskine. He says, salute. Suns are rocking. Go Suns, man. The Clippers, they stopped playing defense in the third quarter, late third quarter. I think it's a 2-point shot, so I think Devin is going to the line to shoot too. The Clippers just get too complacent when they get big leads. They're too complacent, and you can see it in their defensive play in the second half. It's like they're a first-half team. And shout out to Adonaya. What's up? What's going on? Hunter H says Suns. Ibaka's got 6 points. He hit 2 big threes in this fourth quarter. I think the Phoenix Suns will be up right now. So it's 96-91. I think there was a 20-second timeout, and we have 9:10 remaining in the fourth quarter. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Shout out to Caden. He says 175. That's what's up, guys. Go subscribe to Caden Alvis's channel. He reached over 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations once again, Caden. Shout out to Mateo. He says, bro, I need Kawhi to get 5 to win those fantasy points. You know what's crazy? Kawhi's on my fantasy team too. He needs 5 for me to win too. So that makes 2 of us, man. That makes 2 of us. John says, come on, the Clips are choking. Oh, it's getting familiar. We got a 96-92 game as he makes the free throw. Devin Booker makes the so it is 3 free throws. So it's 96-93. Yeah, you could say one thing. The Clippers kind of always make it interesting, right? Devin Booker at the line makes all 3 free throws. 96-94 game. Let me update the score, guys. All right, man. So we got Reggie Jackson with the ball. Reggie Jackson with the ball. Reggie Jackson then gives the ball to Ibaka in the post. He's being guarded by CP3. Ibaka gets away. And we got a hook on Chris Paul. He hooks Ibaka. And he gets the foul call on CP3. Let me update the score for you guys. 96-94 right there, fourth quarter action. I know. How do you go up from 30 points to a 1-possession game? I've seen it happen in the NBA before, but it's like with the Clippers, it's become a common thing. All right, man. So Reggie Jackson with the ball. They give it inside to the post. Who's got it? Paul George. Paul George takes a step back jumper. He knocks it down. Paul George has been on fire all night. 98-94. He's got 34 points on 13 of 19 from the field. All right, CP3 comes in. CP3 gets a screen from Sarge. CP3, nice crossover. They kick it out to Cameron Payne. He fakes, comes off his feet off Luke Kennard. Sarge with the free throw line. They give it to Devin Booker. No, Cameron Johnson. They swing it to CP3. They swing it back to Cameron Payne. They swing it back to Sarge. Sarge shoots a 3-pointer. He can't hit. Offensive rebound, Devin Booker. Oh, no. Oh, they almost turned it over. Luckily, CP picked it up. Here's Devin Booker. They kick it out to an open Cameron Johnson for 3. He can't hit. That would have cut it to 1. All right, the Clippers get the rebound. Here's Reggie Jackson. Shout out to Jared Williams. He says, wow, close game. I know. It's close. The Clippers, they allowed it, man, to be a close game. All right, here's PG. He's on the right block, being guarded by CP. Gets in the post, puts it up. He gets called for the offensive foul. Offensive foul on Paul George. The Clippers turn it over again. He actually pushed off on Chris Paul on that jump shot, so he's lucky he didn't get that offensive foul call. Like I said, if the Clippers lose this game, they're never going to – it doesn't matter what they probably do the rest of the season. They're probably not going to get the credit. All right, guys, so we got a timeout with 7:45 remaining in this fourth quarter. We have a 98-94 score right now. The Clippers are up by 4 in a very, very close game right now. I thought this was going to be arguably an easy game for the Clippers with the way the Suns were playing in the first half. But like I said, that's why it's always called 48 minutes. And right now, the Clippers are not playing for 48 minutes, and they find themselves in a dogfight. This just also tells me that they don't have leadership, and you can see it. Once the Suns make a run, it's like nobody is really, nobody's really talking to each other to, oh, wow, just like that, we just came back. All right, back to live action. Here's Paul George, puts the ball on the floor, and he draws a foul. So, and Paul George did not like what oh, wow, we got a little skirmish going on between Paul George and Cameron Payne. See, this is Paul George's problem. This is Paul George's problem. You see? And Paul George is still talking. Who's he talking to? Oh, he's having an issue with Devin Booker. Oh, okay. See, and that's my point. Why isn't the team being calm? The Clippers don't have leadership. So we got a skirmish between Paul George and Devin Booker right now. We got some smack talking. Then you go, this could fire the Suns up to come back and beat them. They lose this game. If the Clippers lose this game, this just tells me that they're messed up empty right here. So the ball went up. Oh, he was mad at Cameron Payne. That's what happened. And then Devin Booker has something to say. Yeah, that foul was on Cameron Payne because he was the one that came up on him, and then he landed on Paul George. Wow. Damn, man. Whew. Damn, it's going crazy right now, man. Whew. Could this ignite the Phoenix Suns to win this game? And notice nobody from the Clippers. They're not talking to one another. They're not. You notice that? See that? Right now they have the lead, but the question is, are they going to keep it? And we don't know. Jeezy says, show the game. Can't do that. Game will get shut down. That's copyright reasons. That's copyright. Can't show the game. Nope, it's not dull with the Clippers, man. Y'all can see that. It's crazy, right? It's crazy, man. I mean, that was a hard foul, but I didn't think it was that much by Cameron Payne. I think Paul George just overreacted. You got Reggie Jackson talking. Nah, man. That's crazy. This game is hot, so I wonder what they're going to do. Are they going to call a flagrant foul? We're going to see what happens if they call a flagrant foul in this. Fusion Harris says, who is your favorite team? I am a Knicks fan. I'm a New York Knicks fan. But I'm also a fan of basketball. So I like to see good basketball from good basketball teams. But I am a Knicks fan. I like the way that our Knicks are playing. And Paul George is still talking. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Adam Stafford said, how did they come back and what's going on? Oh, it's been easy. What's happened is the Clippers, they stopped moving the basketball. The Phoenix Suns, they kept attacking the basket, and now they're starting to hit their three-pointers. That's how they came back into the game, and now it's a 4-point game. They at one point, they cut it to 1. Shout out to Yeti Arham. He says, let's go Suns. So what's the call? Oh, there was no call. Wow. So it was just a common foul. So they don't get the call. Oh, man. Here we go. All right, man. So Kawhi Leonard back into the game. The Clippers lack leadership, but let's see if they could bounce back. And looks like we got a foul on looks like it's going to be on DeAndre Ayton as Paul George went to the baseline. But this is also where I'm also looking to see if Kawhi Leonard is going to step up, man. Jesus says, do you think the Suns will make the playoffs this season? They have a possibility to make the playoffs because they've been playing well defensively, so they have a chance. If they continue to play defense the way that they've been playing so far, Jesus, they can make the playoffs. I see the Suns as a playoff team this year. I really do. Some people are saying no. I think so with the group that they have. They got leadership. Shout out to Davis. He says, let's go Phoenix. Crossover by Reggie Jackson. Shoots a jump shot. He can't hit. Rebound is to Mikal Bridges. Okay, here are the Suns. Under 7 minutes remaining. All right, here we go. And, Mikal Bridges just misses the three. He just missed. That would have cut the game to 1. Damn, LBJ King really dislikes the Clippers, but all right, man. So here's Kawhi Leonard. Puts the ball between his legs, shoots a 3-point. That was a terrible shot by Kawhi Leonard. What is Kawhi Leonard doing? That's not the way to play. Look at that. That's not the way to play. Anyway, Phoenix could cut it to 2 or 1. Let's see. Devin Booker with the ball. Pushes off. Oh, but he turns it over. That was a big steal by Lou Will. Big steal by Lou Will on the turnover right there. Shamir says, do you think that they're going to go to the finals? If they have the leadership, the Clippers can get there because they have the components. They're just missing a playmaker. Paul George with the jump shot. He can't hit the shot. All right, rebound is to Devin Booker. And looks like we got a timeout with 5:57 remaining. So there's a lot of chirping going on. So they called a foul on Paul George. Stop, Lewis. He's going for the Suns. I feel it. Wait, who are you talking about? Me? I'm not going for the Suns. I'm just liking the basketball that I'm seeing right now. Jay Aguilar says prediction for the Warriors season. It's early to say. A lot of people think that they're not going to make the playoffs. I saw that Steph Curry right now, he's balling in the first half against the Blazers. He had 31 points in the first half. Here's what I think about them. They're going to have to either Steve Kerr makes an adjustment with Kelly Oubre and Andrew Wiggins with the players they have. Because I think if they keep playing this same way, the Warriors are not going to be a playoff team. The thing is, they don't have the personnel to run Steve Kerr's system. Because I said before, Oubre and Wiggins are slashers. Their system, you need shooting to be able to space the floor. They don't have that. So they don't have it. All right, so it's still a 98-94 game. Let me see how much time is left in the game so I can update the score for you guys. So let me just update that real quick for you guys. All right, 5:55 remaining. There we go. That's what I needed. It is a 98-94 game. 4-point game. It is a 4-point game. Yes, if the Washington football team, if they lose, my Giants win the division. And like I said, that'd be huge for us. And again, guys, make sure to like the video, man, as you guys come in, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel as well. But we got ourselves a barn burner. We got ourselves a very close game right now. Between the LA Clippers and the Phoenix Suns, it is a 4-point game. It's like I said before, guys. The Clippers were up by 31 points. Yes, my Knicks, I'm from New York. Yep, this is a really close game. Really close game. All right, guys, so we're back to live action. We got 5:55 remaining in this game. The Ravens made it, so now we want the Giants. But they're going to have to meet in the Super Bowl, Mateo, if that's going to happen, though. That's going to have to happen if they're going to do that. A says, what team do you go for? I actually go for neither team. This is just a competitive basketball game. I'm a Knicks fan. Yeah, Z Smooth. Yep, they were up by 31 points in this game. All right, Phoenix Suns with the ball, guys. All right, so Cameron Johnson gives the ball. He's got the ball. Kawhi Leonard guarding him. Kawhi picks his pocket. The Suns turn it over. Kawhi Leonard puts it up, and he draws the foul on Jay Crowder. So Jay Crowder drew the foul. So the Suns turn it over. All right, so Kawhi Leonard's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So the stream is a little bit behind. So Parker Reyes says Seahawks. I saw that the Seahawks, they won earlier, so they finished 12-4. Some people think that they might go to the Super Bowl. The NFC is wide open. The one team that I really feel like that they're possibly make the run to the Super Bowl, I think is the Green Bay Packers. And this is the way I see it. I think the Packers are going to play the Bucs in the NFC Championship. Something just tells me that it's going to happen. And I got the Packers going to the Super Bowl. That's just me, though. Louis says, do you think the Raptors can make the playoffs? I don't know. They lost a lot. And I don't know. I mean, they're still in the East, so they still can. They have the system, but they don't have the personnel that they once had. Devin Booker with the turnaround shot. He knocks it down, so it was 196. Phoenix comes back within 4. PG-13 is balling right now so far, but you got to do it in the playoffs. People are not really starting to care about the regular season no more, so it's about the playoffs. All right, Kawhi Leonard with the ball. He puts the ball on the floor, shoots a jumper, but he misses. Offensive rebound, Ibaka, and he draws the foul. I thought we was going to have a little skirmish between X-Doll says, how much points does Paul George have? He has 34 points. He has 34 points. Adam thinks that the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl. I would like for them to go to the Super Bowl. Something tells me that I think it might be Patrick Mahomes going back-to-back. That's just my opinion. But I would love for the Bills to go to the Super Bowl. It'd be a great story. Parker says, what do you think about Saquon next year? He's got to be healthy. If Saquon could be healthy, we need that explosive running game because we don't have that. I think Wayne Gallman has done a very good job. Jason says, am I a Suns fan? No, I am a Knicks fan, but I just do NBA games. So any kind of games, I guess, whether it's the Phoenix Suns or the Clippers or the Thunder or the Pelicans, I'm doing like all kinds of games, man. Caden's got the Saints winning it all. We'll see. If the Saints can prove it with the playoffs. And John says he wants to know how many points Kawhi has. So look like we have a foul. Let me go to the Clippers real quick. Let me just click and I'll tell you how many points Kawhi's got. Kawhi Leonard has 15 points, my friend. He has 15 points. Kawhi Leonard's got 15. All right, they give it to Devin Booker. Devin Booker looking. He gives it to Jay Crowder. They give it back to Devin Booker. Devin Booker on Kawhi Leonard. Crosses over. He's trying to get over. He gives it to Jay Crowder. Open for 3. He slips and do they call a foul? So they're showing good sportsmanship between Pat Bev and Pat Bev actually got tripped by Sarich, who ended up going into Jay Crowder. So that's what happened. So Sarich takes a seat with 4:55 remaining. It's a 102-96 game right now. Clippers are up by 6 on the Phoenix Suns. Again, smash the like and make sure to hit that subscribe. Chris Paul last year led the NBA in most clutch points. He had 150. So it shows you he plays well, big time in the clutch. All right, so Paul George with the basketball. Paul George with the crossover. Paul George takes it up and he scores. That's 36 points for PG-13, and the Clippers go up by 8, 104-96. Here comes Devin Booker. They swing the ball. Jay Crowder open for 3. He can't hit. Rebound is to Pat Bev. Here come the Clippers. They give it to George. George splits the defense, goes up. He can't hit. Ibaka with the rebound. He can't hit. All right, the Phoenix Suns with the ball back. All right, here's CP3. CP3 with the basketball. CP3 with the fake. CP3 trying to get open. The Clippers showing a little bit of better poise. CP3. Clippers are starting to tighten up their defense. Okay, DeAndre Ayton misses the shot. This is good poise by the Clippers. They're showing me some poise. All right, so the Clippers are showing some poise right now. Shout out to Dave Gellert. He says Patrick Beverly is a beast. All right. Paul George shoots the turnaround. Tough shot, but he missed the shot. All right, rebound is to Devin Booker from Mikal Bridges. The Phoenix Suns, here he comes. Devin Booker with the dribble. Devin Booker being guarded by Pat Bev. Clippers are tightening their defense. Pat Bev. And Booker goes around, and then he draws the foul. He draws the foul with 3:31 remaining, and he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. 2 free throws. Thank you, Louis. 17-14 Washington. Dang. I'll give much respect to the Washington football team if they're able to win this game. And shout out to Jason Perito. He says, shout out from the PH. Appreciate you. No problem. If Ron Roof says feed the PG-13 the ball, facts. Maybe, yeah, they must have been listening to you guys. All right, so we got a timeout with 3:31 remaining. Scores 104-96. Dang, it's been a heck of a game, and I really thought that the Suns were gonna pull. I mean, they still got time. There's still plenty of time in this game, guys. Again, you guys have been unbelievable tonight, though. I mean, we have 188 people watching right now. Kawhi needs to come through and be the closer tonight. Update about Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is going to be out for the year. He tore his Achilles when he was working out, so he's not playing this season. So this will be 2 straight years that Klay Thompson is not playing basketball. So that's the update with Klay Thompson. I'm not sure if he had surgery yet. Maybe he did, but he's going to be out. And the thing is with Klay, I think he's going to have to take his time to heal. I don't think he should try to come back too soon. Like, he should do what Kevin Durant did. Take the full time he needs to recover. Because I think if you try to come too soon from an injury like that, I don't think Klay's going to be as effective. Even if Klay's game is not predicated on athleticism, I just think that he's just got to. Oh, Parker says the Eagles are about to score. Awesome. That'd be great. Jason says, thank you for the info. No problem. Asteroid says, do you think the Warriors are making it to the playoffs? To me, Steph Curry is going to have to get out of his comfort zone, and he's going to have to lead these guys, and he's going to have to carry them this year. If he's trying to play the system, I think Steve Kerr's going to have to get more pick and roll and more ISO with Curry. If he does that, and Curry's able to prove to carry this team, because they just don't have a lot right now. Their team is not. They don't have the personnel to run Steve Kerr's system. So if they do that, if the Warriors could, the thing is also they're going to have to play some type of defense because they just have not been good defensively all season. So if they do that, there's a chance that they could, but it's going to depend on some of the other teams in the West because the Pelicans are looking different, the Phoenix Suns are looking different. It would have to depend on like a team like the Dallas Mavericks. So it might. Shout out to Jimmy. He says, Happy New Year. John says, what state are you from? I am from New York. I'm from the NYC. All right, so Devin Booker makes a free throw, guys. 3:31 remaining, so it's 104-97. And again, make sure to hit the like. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Devin Booker at the free throw line knocks down the free throw. So it is a 104-98 game, 6-point game, 2-possession game. See what they do. Yeah, Luka hasn't played great all season. To me, he's kind of getting exposed because teams are really adjusting to Luka this year. Like, they're really zoning in on him, especially now that Porzingis isn't there. All right, guys. Paul George with the ball. Paul George pulls off for 3. Paul George drains it. 107-98. Clippers back up by 9. Paul George he's got 37 points. Here comes Booker, takes it all the way to the rack. Terrible defense by the Clippers. He scores. And it's a 107-100 game. The Clippers, the Suns have got to defend on the other end of the court, though. Okay, here's Batum. He gives the ball to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball on the floor, takes a step back. He can't hit. The rebound is to DeAndre Ayton. They kick it to Chris Paul. Chris Paul with the ball. Chris Paul allows it to DeAndre Ayton inside the paint. He turns around, takes a tough shot. He knocks it down. 107-102. It's a 5-point game. Smash the like. Make sure to hit that subscribe. All right, back come the Clippers. Do the Clippers have the poise? We'll see. Ibaka with the ball. They give the ball to Paul George. And looks like we have a timeout with 2:10 remaining. So I guess the timeout was called by, I'm guessing it was by this guy. What's his face? Tyronn Lue? Yes. We'll see. Jason says, who do you think will win the championship this season? So far, the Lakers are the best team right now. And I say that because they're the NBA champions, so it runs through them. It's the Lakers right now. So I don't know. The Brooklyn Nets, if they can get it together, they can challenge the Lakers for the NBA title. The Milwaukee Bucks, if Giannis can improve his game to where he has a dependable jump shot, if Chris Middleton can ball out and Drew Holiday complement him, the Milwaukee Bucks may be a threat to the NBA title. The Clippers, if they can get the leadership and chemistry and the consistency that they're capable of because they're talented, they can challenge the Lakers for the NBA title. But for right now, I got Bron and AD and the Lakers still as the best right now. Yeti says, do you think the Suns are going to make the playoffs? I have the Phoenix Suns making the playoffs this time. They look more like a basketball team this year than they did last year. And having CP3 was a huge addition. Gone Voyage says, who's the third best player in the league? The third best player in the league? Well, it depends on who you think, because if you're asking me, Bron is number one. Anthony Davis could be 2 or 3, depending on how you look at it. When I look at last year, I feel like it's Bron, then it's Giannis, then it's AD, then it's KD. The thing is, because KD missed last year, so that's why I had to put him down. Kawhi Leonard misses the jump shot. Okay, guys, we're back to live action. The Lakers have got to improve their rebounding because I felt like they lost a lot of rebounding, so they need somebody to be able to rebound the basketball coming off the bench. Again, make sure to hit the like and make sure to hit that subscribe. Devin Booker takes a step back 3. He can't hit. Offensive rebound is the 8, and he scores plus the foul. The Phoenix Suns are within 3. Within 3 with 137 remaining. 107-104. Let's update the score. I'm going to take the time off. It is 107. The Nuggets will be a playoff team. How far will they go this year? I'm not sure because they don't look too good. The Nuggets don't look too good right now. I feel like they don't even know who they are right now. That's just shout out to Ahmed. All right, 107-104. They dump it inside to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard takes a jump shot. He can't hit. Rebound is to CP3. CP3. Are the Clippers going to blow this lead? Let's see. Chris Paul crosses over. Chris Paul crosses over, takes a jump shot. He can't hit. Rebound is to Patrick Beverly. Oh, man. All right, so Kawhi Leonard with the ball. Under a minute remaining. Kawhi Leonard with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard crosses over. Kawhi Leonard gets to his spot, shoots a jump shot. He can't hit again. Kawhi Leonard is choking out here. Oh, my goodness. Here come the Phoenix Suns. All right, Chris Paul with the ball. We got 38 seconds remaining in the game. Devin Booker for the tie. Oh, he can't hit. And the ball goes out of bounds, and the Clippers will have the ball. Oh, my goodness. Tense moments in the Valley of the Sun right now. Devin Booker had a chance to tie the game, and he just missed. Well, I'm just saying in terms of the fourth quarter. But, yeah, Kawhi hasn't been good all night. I'm just saying in the fourth quarter when you obviously need it. All right, man, so here's Paul George with the ball. Paul George has been brilliant all night. He's got 37 points. Paul George gets around. Paul George kicks it out to an open Batum in the corner for 3. Up. It's ball game. It's ball game. It's ball game. That's ball game. With 11.9 seconds to play, Paul George with the crucial pass in the corner to Nicholas Batum for the 3-pointer. With 11.9 seconds, it puts the Clippers up by 6. So the Clippers showed poise when they looked like they were going to blow a 31-point lead. And people are saying, oh, it's the Phoenix Suns. No, this Phoenix Suns is not a scrub team. This is not a scrub Phoenix Suns team. This is a good Phoenix Suns team. This is a very good Phoenix Suns team. It's just the Clippers, they showed poise down the stretch. And you got to give them credit. Got to put them credit. 11.9 seconds in the fourth. Big shot by Nicholas Batum. Big time shot. Big time shot. What's happening with the Nets? They're playing pretty good, just not getting the win. Best leader for the Clips, in your opinion? They don't have one. They don't have one. They need one. Because what the reason I say that is because when you saw Paul George get into that skirmish with Devin Booker, nobody was really, and shout out to Jason from the Philippines, appreciate you. The thing is, nobody was really calming Paul George down. So this would have been really bad had the Clippers not only blew this lead, but they lost the game. That would have been big. Again, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video, man. Make sure to hit the like button for this video. All right, man. The Phoenix Suns with the ball. Chris Paul inbounds it to DeAndre Ayton to give it to CP3. CP3 shoots a three-pointer. He can't hit. Patrick Beverley with the ball, and they're going to foul Pat Bev with 6.5 seconds remaining. And I think that might do it. Shout out to Benoit. Truly Thundo says the Clippers are up by 8. Shout brother from Jeddah. Appreciate you, Benoit. Shout out to you. I'm sorry, Anki Madanka. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. He says, I like your live. Yo, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. I really, truly appreciate that. It took D-Book 45 minutes to get 25. All right, Pat Bev knocks down the free throw, so it is a 111-104 game. Man, this game was tense, man. I really thought the Phoenix Suns were going to come in, and after Curry's got 45, Oh, Pat Bev makes both free throws. Is Mike going to call a timeout? No. He's just going to let the clock run. Mikal Bridges shoots the shot. He misses the three. Oh, but why would Paul George foul in that situation? What is he doing? Why would you foul Bridges in an 8-point game? What is he doing? What is Paul George doing? What? That just shows poor basketball IQ on Paul George's part. If that was a tie game and he fouled him, oh my goodness. What is Paul George doing? Look at that, and he fouled out. Imagine if that was a tie game and he fouled out with 39 points. Bruh. This is crazy. Yeti says, do you think the Orlando Magic are going to make the playoffs? Something tells me that they might not this year, and I say that because the Magic, they don't have enough offensive firepower, man. They don't. When I watch them, they don't shoot the ball well, and they get into a lot of droughts. And I feel like this year, with a lot of improvements to some of these teams, I don't know if the Magic are going to make the playoffs. All right, man. So Mikal Bridges makes all 3 free throws. But, ladies and gentlemen, the final score: Los Angeles Clippers 112, Phoenix 107. Paul George with 39 points. He's lucky that they were up by 8, because if that was a tie game, that would have not looked good. That would have not looked good. All right, guys. So the final score is 112 to 107. Let me put the update on there. Man, that was unbelievable, man. That was one heck of a basketball game. Wow. So Hunter H says the Eagles are at the 3-yard line. Shout out to Benoit. Appreciate you. Appreciate that, man. MD says hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that, all you guys. Oh, you lost the under? Yeah, I know. There were a lot of people betting on this too, man. Shout out to X Dawes. He says, great stream, my sub. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you guys so much for those who have subscribed to the channel. Yeah, Paul George, listen, he's lucky that did not affect him, but he was an idiot for doing that. He was an idiot. Paul George was an idiot for doing that. Shout out to Yeti. He says, man, you just hit 1.25. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Man, Paul George. Yo, this dude, man. And it's funny because against Utah, he only was 6 of 22 from the field. So, see, you don't know which Paul George you're going to get. And it's the same with Kawhi Leonard. You don't know what Kawhi Leonard you're going to get day in and day out. It's crazy. CP3 would have been a nice addition for the Clippers because he gives them leadership and the playmaking they need. That's true. I didn't think about that, Josh. Shout out to Josh. That's true. Yo, Paul George is so – if he would have did that in a tie game, oh, my God. I still think that they lack discipline, though. I still think they lack discipline. This basketball team lacks discipline. You could just see it in their actions. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But the Clippers get the game. So they now go to 5-2. Paul George was the man, obviously, with 39 points. So congratulations to the Clippers on a hard-fought win. Phoenix now moves to 5-2. If we look at the stats, the Clippers had 4 guys in double figures, while the Phoenix Suns they also had 4 guys in double figures. DeAndre Ayton finished with 24 in 30 minutes. Devin Booker had 25 in 45 minutes. Chris Paul finished with 15 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and Dario Saric chipped in with 15 points off the bench. Mikal Bridges only finished with 7 points, and he had 9 rebounds though. So that was good. He was rebounding the ball. I think DeAndre Ayton needs to grab more than 8 rebounds though. That's not enough for a DeAndre Ayton type player. He should be grabbing more rebounds. 8 rebounds is not enough. You got to do more than that, my friend. That's not enough. Well, what I could do is I could just talk about the Eagles game right now. So I'll do a little bit of that while the stream is going on. Again, salute to everybody who came into the chat. Papa says he sees the Clippers choking in the first round this season. It's possible they could. They could. Oh, that's right. Marcus Morris is still out. That's true. They need to use Luke Kennard obviously more coming off the bench because he does give them some playmaking. He's not your prototypical playmaker, but he could definitely do that. So I'm going to put the Washington football team a little bit against the Eagles. I will be doing football playoff games coming up for Wild Card Weekend. Benoit says, thanks, brother. I will be doing more games as well for basketball. You already know that. The Warriors are up by 14 on the Blazers. Let me give you guys some out-of-town scores first as well before we go. And I will do a little bit of the Washington football game just for Hunter. So let me just find this game right now. So let's see. Who's got the ball? It's the third quarter. Oh, Washington has the football. It's a 17-14 game. So let me just find that. Big win. That's a huge win. So now let me just type in. I'm going to type in the game going on. All right, so let's look at the NBA scoreboard for everybody else. There we go. All right, so now, the Lakers. Okay, so the Lakers, they beat the Grizzlies 108-94. The Nuggets beat the Timberwolves 124-109. The Jazz, wow, they actually blew the Spurs out by 21 points. So they come back and beat the Clippers and the Spurs back to back. The Mavericks are down 8 to the Chicago Bulls. The Mavericks are going to lose to the Chicago Bulls? Unbelievable. What? The Mavericks are down 8 to the Chicago Bulls with 25 seconds remaining, y'all. Unbelievable. And shout out to Ifran. He says shout out from London. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thanks so much. Our game, Clippers 102, Suns 107. And then the Trailblazers and the Warriors are up by 16. They're up 104-88. So let's look at tomorrow's schedule for Monday. So there's no NFL football, obviously. So we got the Hornets and the Sixers. We have the Cavaliers and the Magic. We have the Knicks and the Hawks. I think I might do the Knicks and the Hawks tomorrow. We got the Thunder and the Heat, Pistons, Bucks, Celtics, Raptors, Pacers, Pelicans, Mavericks, Rockets, and then the Kings and the Warriors in the nightcap for Monday. Wait, the Lakers just faced the Grizzlies. They played them again on Tuesday. And then we got the Jazz and the Nets on Tuesday. We only have 5 games on Tuesday. The Spurs play the Clippers. The Timberwolves play the Nuggets. The Jazz play the Nets. And the Lakers play. I think I might do Jazz Nets on Tuesday. For tomorrow, I'm probably going to do the Knicks and the Hawks. Or I might do Hornets and Sixers just for LaMelo Ball. That's tough. I'm going to have to figure that out. The Steelers are going to play the Browns again. That's going to be tough on Pittsburgh because if Pittsburgh doesn't get it together, they're going to be out in the wild card round. I wouldn't be surprised. I said they could be out in the wild card or divisional round. They could. They could be out. All right, so let me just put it to the football game. Let me just click. There we go. I'm going to do a little bit of the game because I got to get ready for work soon tomorrow. All right, man. So we got Sunday Night Football. So I'm going to do a little bit of the game in the meantime while we're here. Ahmed says, who you got for MVP? I think it's going to be between Giannis, LeBron, and Steph and KD if he can stay healthy. I actually got Kevin Durant winning the MVP this season. I think KD. All right, guys. So we got 2nd and 6. Washington with the football. They send McLaurin in motion. Here's Alex Smith with the drop back. They throw the screen. And then he gets tackled just short of the first down. I think that was the tight end. Oh, I forgot what the tight end's name was. Oh wow. I just forgot the name of the tight end for the Washington football team. What was his name? It's his name escapes me already, and I had him. Shout out to Tomoko, says I appreciate it. Maxi9 says I also need to work tomorrow, but in my case, I'm European, so I need to get up for work in about 2 hours. Oh yeah, because European time is different, obviously, from time here in the US. But hey, salute to you, Maxi9, for being here, and definitely appreciate you. Make sure to check out the channel much more. No, not Chase Young. Chase Young is on defense, Layla. I'm talking about the tight end for. Oh man, what was his name? I know because he killed me in fantasy. That's why. Let me just let me type in. All I got to do is just go to the Washington side and I'll be good. So they say the Philadelphia Inquiry Wire. So let me see what. So we're just on a commercial break. All right, so the game is on NBC. For those who don't know, the game is on NBC. Logan Thomas, thank you. There you go. Thank you so much. I knew his name started with Logan. I just forgot his last name. Thank you. Logan Thomas. Thank you, Riley, for that. I know who he is. It's just I just have forgotten his name. But yeah, Alex Smith had threw to Logan Thomas just now, right there in the on that last play. So I'm gonna just do a little bit of the third quarter. Oh, that was actually the end of the third quarter. So right now, the Washington football team, they lead 17-14 on the Philadelphia Eagles. Remember what's at stake right now. If the Washington football team, they win this game, they win the division, and my Giants are eliminated from playoff contention. If we end up, if Washington loses this game, the Giants win the division. That's because we beat the Dallas Cowboys, barely beat them 23-19. I thought after Wayne Gallum fumbled that football, I thought we were going to lose the game, but we're fortunate. Hunter says he's got Washington winning 24-21. I'm going to do a little bit of the fourth quarter, and then after that, I'm going to close out the stream because I got to get ready for work tomorrow. All right, man, so let me give you some out-of-time scores from football since I already did it with basketball. So obviously today was all divisional matchups. That was a good game between the Texans and the Titans. 41-38 game. Shout out to Derrick Henry. He made history. 2,000 yards. He rushed for 2,000 yards this season. So he finished with 2K yards. Derrick Henry's a beast. Those are facts. Let's see. The Saints. Oh, wow. If we make the playoffs, we're going to face the Buccaneers in the wild card round. We lost to them earlier this season in week 8. And that game is on Saturday. And then we got the Browns and the Steelers. I might do that game. That's a Sunday game, 8:15. Woo. If I could do an early NBA game, I could do the Steelers and Browns. Could. I do want to do the Giants against the Buccaneers, though. I really do. All All right, man. The Washington football team with the basketball. They almost said basketball. I meant to say with the football. There's Logan Thomas going to the outside. Here's Alex Smith. Looks like they're in shotgun formation. We got a 3rd and 1. They're going with the run play. So it looks like it's a halfback draw, and they get the first down. The Washington football team get the first down to start the 4th quarter. 17-14 is the score. And once again, salute to the entire chat. You guys made it lit in this Clippers-Suns game. We had as many as 260 people watching this video. And Karam says the Mavs lost, and it's embarrassing because they shouldn't have lost to the Bulls. They should not have lost to the Chicago Bulls. I told you that Mavericks team is not as great. Okay, here's Alex Smith. They give it to the running back, and he gets tackled. I want to say he about to got a gain about 3 or 4 yards. It's crazy, man. We're saying fly, Eagles fly tonight. Oh, Hunter H says that he's going to the Steelers game. Oh, wow, look at that. The Suns gave effort, but they ran out of gas. I wouldn't say they ran out of gas. I thought that they missed shots that they could have made. They just did not. They just didn't make the baskets. They got some good looks. They just couldn't knock them down, man, to really push the lead. The Clippers got some breaks on some of the foul calls too, though. All right, man. So we got a pass to Terry McLaurin. Oh man, what a fine receiver. What a fine receiver that Terry McLaurin is for the Washington football team. And I gotta say, Alex Smith plays better with the football team than Dwayne Haskins did. And unfortunately, he got released, but it was for the betterment of the team. They needed to. He just brought it on himself, man. Alex Smith plays better with this team. They play better. They just play better. They score more points. Their offense is better when Alex Smith is quarterback. He's produced results. Okay, Alex Smith drops back to pass. It's completed. And wait, was the ball deflected? They're saying incomplete pass. Are they saying incomplete? It looks like it's an incomplete. So the Eagles force a 3 and out, and they'll get the ball back. Oh, no, he didn't have full possession of the football. Nope, the ball dropped on the ground. Man, that's a big play because I would have got them a first down. That's crazy. Wow, guys. All right, so we got so the punter kicks the ball, and the Eagles are on special teams. Oh man. Damn, that was a solid run by Ward, but he just kind of went to the wrong side. I think if he would have cut up the middle, he actually would have gotten more yards on that. Wait, they call a flag? Who's the flag on? Shout out to Riley who just subscribed. I appreciate that. Also, it was a penalty on the receiving team. So it's going to be a first down. Oh, they got Sudfeld, the third string court. Wait, he's playing for Jalen Hurts? Wow. Steph Curry has 50? Really? Let's click this game. The Warriors are still up by 11 points. The Trailblazers ought to be ashamed of themselves. Talking that smack, and then Curry comes out and scores 50? Wait, but then how did they let other players? They still were able to have other players in double figures. Wow. Curry missed a free throw. Curry had 21 points in the first quarter. So y'all went and decided to talk smack. Wow, look at Curry. 16 out of 27 from the field, 6 of 13 from three-point range. Damn. Goddamn. Curry went off for 50. I guess the Eagles don't care about the Giants, so they're gonna put in Nate Sudfeld, the backup quarterback, third string, over Jalen Hurts. That's crazy. The Trailblazers are showing how much fool's gold they are right now if they let Curry go off of 50 points. Okay, so we got the wild card, Indianapolis against Buffalo. We got the Rams and the Seahawks. We got Tampa Bay. They're waiting the winner between Washington and New York. Come on, Eagles, come on. And again, guys, salute to the people who have subscribed to the channel for the Lewis Sports Network. Like I said, I'm going to be doing more games. Yeah, Curry's always smacking Dame and CJ. I see that. For real. Man, they got Nate Sudfeld in the game, man. The Blazers need to make a decision to trade CJ. The backcourt don't play defense. Exactly. Great point, Poseidon. Great point. I'm going to call these last two plays, and then I'm going to close down the stream. All right, so Sudfeld, they got the ball. Sudfeld grabs the snap. He fakes the handoff to the running back. He runs, and he has to throw it away. Early fourth quarter action. The Eagles are only down 3 points. Only down 3. Yeah, CJ, it's long overdue to trade him. And I'm going to call this last play right now. Some part of the fourth quarter, going to get ready for the football games coming up in the wild card weekend. I'm going to figure out which one to do, man, but they're all interesting matchups. I actually want to do the Colts and the Bills. I actually want to do that. Oh, Doug Peterson, Ben got to go. Ben got to go. All right, they give it off to the running back. And was that Miles Sanders who just ran that? So we got a third down. I'm going to save that's third down in. So he has two. Jalen Hurts has 2 rushing touchdowns. He passed for 72 yards and he rushed for 34. Dame like Zeke and Curry like Jordan. Poseidon says, do the Steelers and Browns. I want to do the Steelers and Browns on Sunday. I really do. I'm going to see if the Steelers are going to come back and win because they lost. But again, it was like the Browns needed to get into the playoffs. They needed that. They needed that, so they had to get in. All right, so the Eagles call a timeout. Looks like they had some trouble trying to get the ball out for third down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I am going to end this stream. This stream was crazy lit tonight. You guys were unbelievable tonight. And like Brandon says, I could see Clay trying to overdo it, but he doesn't need to. He needs to go to the Kevin Durant route. He really should. Even if his game is not predicated on athleticism, he needs to chill the F out, and he just needs to just fully recover. You don't want to make that mistake. Guys, have a wonderful night. I'll be coming back tomorrow with basketball. I think I'm probably gonna do Jazz and Nets or Nick. No, I'm actually gonna do Knicks and Hawks tomorrow. Go do Knicks and Hawks. Oh wow. Oh, and Nate Solder just threw an interception. It's not looking good. Nate Solder just threw an interception. Wow, that was a big-time play right there by the DB. Whew. Yeah, it's looking bad for the Eagles right now. All right, guys, like Ryan said, man, we chat together, we stream together, family for life. This is Lewis Sports Network telling you guys to bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for being here. Truly appreciate it. Thank you for all the guys who subscribed to the channel. Thank you for the people who liked the video. Continue to like the video after this replay. Make sure you guys watch the replay of this video. And like Lewis Sports Network says, man, we're back. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to continue to show support. Keep those notifications on and make sure to share on your social media platforms and let other people know about the channel. And as Lewis Sport Network says, I am gone. Salute.
In the air, left field, and Pools has given St. Louis the lead. A dramatic, towering 3-run home run.
Murray out of the pocket. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Murray keeps it downfield. It's caught. It is caught. DeAndre Hopkins.
Kevin Durant way outside. Delivers. Kevin Durant from downtown. It's a 6